Hello. You're listening to Metal Gear Mondays. If you like the show, please rate and review on iTunes or any other platform that you so choose to rate us on. Now, on to the show.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls, welcome to another episode of Metal Gear Mondays, the Games Club-style podcast where we cover all things Metal Gear from left to right, inside and out in semi-chronological order. As always, I am your host, Alessio Summerfield, and this week, I'm going to introduce some friends to you. Friend number one, James Ragemuth.
Wow, I need to come up with some sort of catchphrase. Patrons, if you're listening, feel free to submit catchphrases for James to open the show with.
I like that. Thank you. Friend number two, Sam O'Wright.
I realize that some people might need some help with this because this may be like their first experience listening to a podcast. And I kind of just wanted to give my philosophy on podcasts, if you'll indulge me for a moment.
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
I think that podcasts are kind of like listening to someone else's journey with your headphones. And that's beautiful, if you think about it.
Wow.
That's awesome. From one Sam to another. God bless. Friend number three, Isaac Lim.
Hey, so James, I have a little jingle for you.
Okay, hit me with that.
Don't jingle my James
like, I
goal.
just played it on my keyboard off to the side. I tested it out.
Can we, that's it. It's one and done. You missed it.
I'll catch it in the recording. I'll listen back later.
Oh my God. Ruthless.
I love it.
Holy shit, I love it.
I thought one and done was the catchphrase for a second. I was like, ouch.
I just bring the heat.
I would never do that to you.
Thanks.
But I did that to you.
Appreciate you.
One day we'll find out what the catchphrase was.
Much
but
love.
Until that day, why don't you listen to
Much
this
love,
episode?
one shot. James Ragemuth.
Wow. Praise Jah.
Oh, can Ja be my new nickname? Can I replace Ja Rule?
Oh my God. Every Rastafarian is actually saying Praise James. Jesus Christ.
How lazy
Good.
do you have
Off
to
a
be
rip
to
run
not
today.
finish the name?
Oh, that's really
How lazy do you have to be
podcast.
to not finish the name James? Like, I'm
Whoa.
done.
Oh,
What happened
You
there?
don't have to make it. You don't have to be sad about it.
Welcome to the
Love me.
Welcome to the podcast, my friend, and me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I did want to point out real quick. Isaac, number third friend introduced, but not the number third friend in our heart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course,
that's very true.
obviously.
Even though he
It's
won't tell
okay.
me a catchphrase.
You know, they always say, choose door number 3.
That is what they always
they?
say.
I don't know
Is
who.
that what they always say?
Yes.
Who is they?
Yeah, we also have a new patron of the show at the $5 plus tier, which means you get to submit a 150-word message, which is great. Longtime listener, first-time supporter, I think. I don't want to misjudge. I think this is first-time financial support. So we wanted to say very special thanks to Zachary James. And James, would you read Zachary James? I find it appropriate.
Absolutely.
Would you read his message?
James connection. What up, Zach? Zach wrote in and said, "Kept you waiting, huh?" Well, hi, everybody. Zach goes on. Glad to see that the boys are back in full swing with MGM 2.0. Got a lot of catching up to do and look forward to hearing the new takes on everything as these seasons progress. Thank you guys for having me on in the past, and I look forward to reliving more past experiences vicariously through you four. Thanks, Zach.
Yeah, much appreciated. Let's talk about last episode. Last episode we covered Metal Gear Solid 1's generalities. Isaac, I'm not going to hit you with our patented, trusty catchphrase.
Oh, thank
I'm going to
goodness.
wait until next episode for that.
Like catchphrases.
Yeah, excuse me. Jingle. I don't know.
Jingle.
Program. Correspondence.
No, jingle
Don't bring
program.
up jingles. It's sensitive still.
That's
too
true.
soon.
But yeah, before we kind of launch into our next topic, which is going to be the first portion of Metal Gear Solid 1's actual game, that's going to be story and characters and gameplay, I did want to lay down some ground rules, and I kind of wanted to reach out to some friends of mine to kind of help me along with these rules. So I'll take number one. I know, so last episode we broke down the format, but before we dive in this episode, just kind of wanted to give you guys the ground rules, right? So,
Whoa.
rule number one,
Dazzling it
smoking.
down.
There we go.
Rule number two, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Rule number 3, stick the landing. But no, for real, here's our actual rules for the show. Number 1, we are not a Prima guidebook. If you are here expecting excruciating detail, item placement descriptions, or anything like that, this is unfortunately not the show for you.
Here's the deal. Moving right into rule number 2, which, frankly, I can't read because I'm very blind, but I do know that it starts with, we are human. And I want to confirm that I am not a robot. And I also want to say that while we try to be really thorough regarding the games and the plot beats and the gameplay and all the important stuff, we are people, so we mess up. We're not encyclopedias. It's not going to happen. I'm not a book. Other games clubs, while they may spend a game like this doing like 1 to 2 hours an episode, we're breaking it into chunks, and we're probably spending like 6 to 8 hours on the episode. So, like, bear with us, because we're people and not robots.
Thanks, James. Isaac, friend number 3. Why don't you read rule number 3?
Thirdly,
I really hope that just sticks forever. Friend number 3, Isaac Lim.
we got 5 friends in this. Oh shoot!
No, I'm the
Mystery fifth
first
friend.
and the last.
Oh, I like it.
Alpha and Omega. Alpha friend and Omega friend.
All right. Well,
Alessia, wait.
Yep.
Can you put that on? Can you put Omega friend on a business card, Alessia? Do you think you can make that happen?
I am the last friend you will ever have.
thirdly, we're fans.
Thanks.
We might rag on nitpicks. We might crack jokes. We some goofy guys covering some goofy games. Guys, this is a script I'm reading. They're
Isaac
making me
could
read
not
this.
write that any goofier. I just
He's
want to
reading
point out.
this. He's reading this under duress.
Hey, I'm a goofy guy.
Hey, I'm goofing here.
Hey,
Hey.
oh, yeah.
Hey, yo, if that bothers you, then this show ain't for you. You can now hop out of here right now.
Are you
I'm dead.
Are you video game donkey? Or are
We
you,
can
what are
promise
doing?
you that we played the games that we cover, unlike last time. Some
Whoa.
of us, dozens of times. Chances are that we might. Wait, what?
You're doing great.
Just take a second, Isaac.
You're doing
Chances
great.
are
So
that
for people joining
Rule
us
number
at
3 was stick the landing. Come
for
on.
people joining us at episode
I'm trying to
number
add
2,
some gusto to this. All right?
I just need to let everybody know that Isaac might be illiterate.
Chances are that you got something you want us to mention that we might not mention. Write in and be kind.
Please
We didn't do it
rewind.
in spite.
Yeah.
We heart you.
Thanks, Isaac.
Sam.
I'm realizing that. I'm like, where the hell are you reading these? And I'm realizing that I don't have the doc open.
Do you not have the teleprompter in front of you?
no.
Hey,
We,
Sam.
just, we actually committed them.
No,
on
no.
Who's the
No,
other
it's
mystery
Let me
person
relay
in
it
this
to
doc
you.
if Sam's done it?
Yeah, hold on.
No. No, I got it. I got it.
Sam,
Who's
did you
looking
think
at
that
us?
I was doing that off the cuff?
I didn't know what. I honestly didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Like, who is this guy?
I am a D-list internet celebrity, and I am a professional.
D-list.
But I'm not a professional video game expert, and neither are any of us. Other than fan contributions to maintain the show, we've never been paid for our opinions or our criticisms for games that we know of. So please keep that in mind as you're
That
listening.
said, if somebody wants to pay me
Oh,
to criticize somebody, like
Oh,
I'm,
please.
Oh,
I'm
100%. Yeah.
Hello.
Kotaku, you're looking
what's
for
up?
people?
Yeah.
We're here.
call us.
And rule number 5, last but not least, we have fun, we experiment, and you should too.
Sexually,
Sexually,
emotionally.
emotionally, with your taste buds, potentially.
With chemicals.
Always. But we're just some moderately invested fans with a passion for discussion. I don't think any of us here are declaring that we're like super fans. I will not fight you about your autographed Metal Gear collection. I think that's cool. I have amassed a ton of Metal Gear memorabilia, sold it, and then amassed more, and then sold those. So, like, at this point, like, chances are I've owned it, but I don't have it now. And that's cool. Some people have big apartments.
Weird flex, but okay.
Alessio is a Pawn Star.
Oh,
It's known
100%. Yeah, ask
what
Isaac.
now?
In my heyday, I was wheeling and dealing at the GameStop and the pawn shop.
This is true. This is too true.
But yeah, so anyway, we just ask that you have fun because we're having fun, and nobody likes it when somebody comes to the party and starts scolding people.
Just be nice.
So yeah,
Or don't. I mean, it's your
Alessio.
Fuck them.
Alessio was a wheeler and dealer, but I distinctly remember a very bad deal where Alessio got GTA 3 in exchange for a Game Boy and all kinds of stuff.
that was an awful deal.
And you
Given
can do more
to-
stories
given to
like that
Isaac.
and more.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, $2 a month minimum. You can get more stories like that from the patron exclusive Patron Club podcast. But more on
Want to
that
know
later.
which one of us? Want to know which one of us jerked it on a dark country highway
in a moving vehicle.
in a moving vehicle?
I feel like I blacked that story out.
Oh no! Spoiler alert! It's
no
also
thanks.
the one of us that can never run for office in this country now. But yeah, all that and more in store for $2 or more at patron.com.
.com. Very important that you get that right.
But yeah,
.com.
Jesus.
feeling extra punchy this evening.
Get punched.
You guys ready? I mean, so here in the Midwest, Sam's over in Seattle. He probably can't feel this, but here in the Midwest, neither
is.
Isaac in Atlanta. Here in the Midwest, it's literally Shadow Moses Island. So
Yeah.
this feels appropriate
It's like
for us
negative 16 degrees. There's snow on the
awful.
ground. I've seen some rabbits.
I've seen some wolves. I got sniped
It's like
at getting in my
chilly.
car.
I got
It's
handcuffed.
cold here.
Y'all babies.
Unrelated to Metal Gear.
A blonde woman cut my face with her hand and said she was marking me for later.
It felt great.
Yeah. Anyway,
Is she blonde?
Yeah.
yeah, is she not?
Pretty
Her hair's
explicitly blonde.
green. It's green.
No.
Ew.
Sam.
It's always been green.
She does not have green hair.
She's blonde and she went to the pool for too long, Sam. It's okay.
Oh my god.
All right, anyway.
How do you look at Sniper Wolf in Metal Gear Solid 1 and think she has blonde hair? She has green hair.
With my eyes.
Does it ombre from green to blonde?
I think
don't
it's
know, but
from
she has
black
green
to
hair
blonde.
in the-
Is it like the dress? Are we both seeing the same thing
Oh,
but
shit.
different
I
colors?
think we. Oh,
Yorl
God.
and
Is this
Lanny.
the fucking Mandela effect?
This
Mandela
is
effect?
the Berenstein.
We'll figure it out. So, guys, while we figure that out, listen to this cool music, and then we'll meet you on the other side in Shadow Moses. All right, guys, so we are ready to dive into Shadow Moses, but first, the new hot Metal Gear controversy that's on everyone's lips. Sniper Wolf, green hair, blonde hair. Turns out Shinkawa designed her with green hair, but technically in the game she appears with sandy blonde hair. And I also
You
really
can
quickly
take
want
your
to
technically and shove it up your ass.
I want to quote this really disturbing 2003 interview with David Hayter real quick.
Yeah.
He says, Wolf,
Oh, no.
very hot, very dangerous. She'd be Snake's girl if she wasn't so focused on killing him.
Thanks, David.
So,
Appreciate the
word up, I
appreciate
guess.
the character insight.
Insightful.
It's important to really know your character and know yourself. So I respect it.
Yep. But yeah, so here we are. We're actually diving into the game as it were proper. I will kind of be the one pushing the gondola, and I guess these lovely gentlemen will be chiming in with their thoughts.
I'll be treading water.
To kind of get us started before we dive into the main game as it were, let's talk about, we kind of mentioned this last episode, the sort of introduction video that plays before the start menu appears. So this is sort of like the opening to like the movie, as it were, I guess. It's like the opening scene, right? Kind of setting the stage.
It's very much like a movie.
It's very much like a certain movie,
Full of very scary people.
like a very specific movie
Yeah.
called Escape from New York.
Yeah.
But yeah, so essentially we get the lowdown. I don't think we know that it's Colonel Campbell speaking.
I don't think so.
Just
This
yet.
is where they name drop everybody's name too, right?
Yeah, so this is like, as we mentioned last episode,
like,
where we kind of go through the pantheon.
Weird flex to have all this important information at this
Yeah.
at this point.
So here's the deal. A lot of games at this vintage, and I would even argue like some of the early 2000s games, like kind of put story important cutscenes like before the start menu.
Yeah. I spent many a time having to like reset the game because I realized I missed some important story beat.
Yeah, it's
a lot
weird.
of games in my heyday
I don't know why they do that.
to cause us pain.
But yeah, so essentially we get Snake in this little like tiny cigarette tube of a submarine infiltrating this island off the shore of Alaska because it turns out some terrorists took it, and
Fucking terrorists.
Snake has to infiltrate in and procure his equipment on site, which gets name checked quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
And he has to deal with the Foxhound unit, which is sort of, I guess, for the canon of the story, because this is coming after Metal Gear 2. Snake is ex-Foxhound
Yep.
in retirement, gets pulled out of retirement to do this mission, which again is very Escape from New York.
Pretty cool. Following the beats so far.
Or I guess Escape from LA.
Yeah, Escape from... Well, I mean, both, kind of.
Yeah, I think Escape from LA, Snake gets pulled in from retirement. I think Escape from New York, he's
a
just going
prisoner.
to jail.
Right. Yeah, but a very different game.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's that. I don't know, Sam, Isaac, if you guys had any thoughts before we get to the start menu on this.
I thought. Are we talking about the briefing yet?
Yeah,
Or
kind
no?
of. I mean, we can kind of lump the briefing stuff in here too.
Well, the only thought that I have, I think it was like really strange of most games to put the thing in front of the start menu. Like it feels a little too important to be something that you could accidentally just bypass.
Yeah,
As an attract reel, you know.
for sure. Yeah, it's not really like a highlight reel of like, here's all the dope shit you'll be doing. It's like, this is pertinent story information.
Like MGS2's. God.
Oh, yeah.
MGS2's
Dude.
highlight reel hypes me up so hard every time.
It's the music, dude. It's like when it gets
I
down to
watch
like
it.
just the snare drum. Like I just
Yeah,
have
I
like, a
watch
tear
it
in
every
my eye.
time.
It's wonderful. But yeah, so Sam mentioned the briefings. We also mentioned it last episode, so I would just go back to previous episode, but just so you guys know, just to kind of run through it real fast for posterity. In the start menu, which has got this super fucking cool, like cyberpunk digital world background
Shit's
theme.
gnarly.
It looks like Tron. Snake fades in and he's holding his like night vision goggles above his head. The title music starts. I love it. This is wonderful. But you press start and you get some choices. So you got new game, you've got special, you've got options, you've got VR training, and you've got briefing. The briefings kind of unlock as you go, but as we
Yeah.
mentioned last episode, it's a bunch of like hand-drawn animation.
It's cool stuff.
Kind of super cool
Yeah.
story stuff. Just to kind of touch on the quick beats, we get introduced to Dr. Naomi Hunter. We get introduced to the fact that Roy Campbell pulled Snake out of retirement. We get introduced to the fact that Snake is a professional wolf dog racing musher.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Weird detail.
So
I
I never
very weird.
actually. I know you guys told me for homework to watch the briefings or whatever. I did not do that. I'm sorry, guys.
but you're all good. I don't think you did it last time either.
When yeah,
Here we
when I
are
was
3 years later.
when I was playing through it and we get to the caves with the wolves. What's her name is like Meryl's like says something about these are wild dogs or whatever, and he just goes, "I know." I raced these in Alaska or something like that. I was like, where did that come from?
Yeah,
I
and
mean, everybody needs a hobby, right?
yeah, and definitely put a bookmark in this fun fact because at the end of the game, Snake literally, and I think based on the timeline of the game, 24, not even 24 hours after this mission is over, Snake goes on to race in the Iditarod.
Yeah.
And I believe like place in like a metal place.
Yeah, he
like,
plays.
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
very bizarre. So this is the kind of man who stays up all night fighting giant robots.
Can
and
you
then
just
wins
imagine
races.
like you're another contestant in that race and fucking Snake shows up and he's like, "Hey, I'm here. I just saved the world. Where are my dogs?"
Oh man.
Yeah, fucking crazy. But anyway, we also learned a little bit more about Snake's background. So for us American players who would not be exposed to the proper Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake until 2006 with the Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence PS2 release, this is the only way for us to really know anything about Gray Fox. or
Yeah.
the Zanzibar Land incident,
Wow.
or really any.
You guys
of
were
this
really
stuff.
deprived. I was able to do a lot of reading.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so technically James is playing in chronological order to
it's
some
great.
extent, so he knows way more
I
than
had
we
a
ever
lot of
did.
context.
But yeah, and then I think the other fun fact that I want to make mention of before we move on from these briefings is Snake, intentionally not wanting to look like Liquid, his brother, shaves his hair, cuts his hair. I
Yeah.
think he cuts his hair and shaves his beard.
Yeah.
And I think he dyes his hair.
I was going to ask about
'Cause
the
he's
dye,
blonde
'cause-
in the
yeah, 'cause
briefings.
Liquid's. Well, yeah, he's blonde in the briefings and then not in the game.
Yeah,
And
so I think
Liquid's
Snake
blonde.
dyes his hair.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Don't know.
Only true fans would know that.
Not sure
That is not
why-
an open invitation to shoot at me. I'm
Not
sorry.
sure why Liquid's blonde.
I believe
pew.
Liquid is blonde to pay homage to the recessive dominant gene or conversation that happens.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the record, I think Big Boss is like a dirty brownish blonde.
I guess he is. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll talk about genetics and dads
Yeah. I love
coming
my
up
dad.
soon. But yeah, and then going to everything else, like options is just options. VR training is just like you get like 10 VR missions per category, and I
Cool.
think there's like 3 categories. That's where our theme song comes from. Well, technically our theme song comes from Metal Gear, but this is an arrangement.
Yeah,
of our theme
it's
song.
really cool. I love. I think special is my favorite, like early PlayStation like options menu category because like every game had like special, and it's like, ooh, I wonder what goodies are in here.
Yeah, ooh, this is special. Quick question: I don't think I clicked this either in my. So we'll talk about it here in a second, but. I am playing this both on the PS3 and emulated on a computer. One is for pleasure, the other one is for patrons.
Pain.
So,
Patrons.
Oh yeah, pain. But yeah, I don't think I've clicked special. So Sam or Isaac, did you guys or James, did you guys go into
Yeah,
special?
I'll jump right here.
What's going on?
Physically next to you? No, I
Actually,
didn't click it.
don't know. Cool.
None of us clicked it.
Oh, great.
We'll let you know. We'll let you
We'll
know
figure
next
it out.
week.
You know what we'll do?
We're gonna follow up on this.
Yeah, the very first thing that I'm going to do the next time that I'm recording video of me playing this will be looking at what this is.
Oh, wait. I think I did click it. I think there's like, fuck. Now I think I'm getting this mixed up with 3. I feel like there's another game in there.
No, that's 3.
Is that 3?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I think
didn't click it.
Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I know it's not photo mode because that's in VR missions, and I don't think it's the books because those books are in MGS2. I don't know what this is. I don't know.
Mystery.
Yeah, we'll move on. And maybe it's nude photographs of Hideo Kojima.
Damn.
Oh,
be neat.
No.
It's fine.
That'd be neat.
We'll hear about this 8 months from now on the iTunes reviews. So, moving on to opening scenario. When we press X and then realize that you have to press circle, and then we have to press start again.
Let me tell you, what a tough time I've had.
So, Sam, I think you explicitly also had a situation with this. Did anybody play a bunch of Japanese games on the PS1 as a kid?
I didn't.
So all
Yes.
Japanese games in Japanese culture, the circle is a confirmation,
Which
and,
makes
and
sense.
X is like a don't.
It
don't
totally
do
makes
it.
sense, like based on what the symbol is.
Yeah,
I get it.
Also,
Not how my brain works.
for the record, Nintendo consoles, the A button is where the circle button would be.
Yeah,
So
and now that also makes sense. Now that
yeah.
you've connected that dot for me, wow,
Yeah.
my world has changed.
thanks Xbox with your
I,
fucking A button.
It took a long time for my brain to like completely wrap around that again as well, because I played I played all the RPGs like Final Fantasies and like Vagrant Story and all kinds of shit like that when I was little too, and it was like second nature to me back then because I played so many. But now everything's more standard, and so trying to get back into it kind of took me a second. Up until I think it was like by the time I was done fighting Psycho Manus is when I finally was like, okay, I'm good now.
That's kind of a long time.
It took a while. Like
I'm sorry.
I
I
found
feel
myself
you.
doing it.
I mean, I feel like I'm still fucking it up, but I get it.
I think this trend continued on for as long as like Final Fantasy X and Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS2.
I remember having a tough time with Kingdom Hearts 1.
I feel like that's right. Might not be right. Anyway, for the sake of this show, it's fucking right.
Get on.
But yeah, so we open with this beautiful opera song coming from some female vocalists.
Yeah, and stay
And Snake
tuned
is
because
women.
this
you cue
this
it here?
music's going to be beautiful all throughout.
Yeah, Sam, I can cue it here. Isaac, one time 3 years ago, you had something to say about Snake swimming into action.
Oh, yes.
Something to do about his flippies.
yes.
So, but yeah, so Snake kicks off his flippies. He
I don't
gets
want to
in
rehash
this
history.
dock. Yeah, it's fine. Go back to the original episodes, you guys.
Or you can just cue it here.
God,
Yeah, we can just have like
damn.
Gray Fox style breakdowns and just start queuing it here, and slipping into the past.
2 years ago, the Hudson River.
The opening cutscene was really long. And I did like how he was swimming around in his scuba gear, and I was like, "You're pretty cute." And the game started.
Solid
and-
Snake's such a cutie. Come on.
Isaac's got the opposite of a waifu. It's Solid Snake.
Solid Snake.
Solid dude.
He's my husband, dude.
Anyway, but yeah,
Husband do for Isaac desu.
He's my
yeah, I
senpai.
probably died right off the bat.
No.
Where are we?
Yeah, midway through the episode, it just slowly starts the hard cut between the two. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
It's
feeling
like
kind of
Metal Gear
bad.
Solid 4, we're pressing the X button and they're doing the flashes every 5 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. But Snake gets out of the water. He squats down on one knee because he's protesting at a football game, and he puts his arm on his neck.
Oh man,
He puts his hand on his neck and does the classic codec answering pose, and we get introduced to our first codec call, and it's fucking wonderful.
What up?
Our boy Roy is like, "Yo, Snake, go sneak that shit."
Pretty much.
It's pretty good. This is sort of the tutorial area. Roy talks about how Snake has to take the elevator to get up to the base proper,
Yep.
and to be careful because there are guards. And Snake is all covered up. He's got his goggles and everything on still. So we still have yet to see him in his glorious
His dark, sunken
32-bit
eyes.
glory.
so I had one gripe with the well, it's not
Coming
really
in
a
hot.
gripe. I'm sorry, it's not really a gripe.
No, don't walk it back. Be strong.
Confidence, Isaac. Confidence.
Confidence. In the cutscene before, when he's in the what do you call the SFV? What is that thing? The little submarine thing. He's
Yeah,
in.
the little summer thing.
SDV, swimmer delivery vehicle.
Yes. So that should be
Dropping that knowledge.
that should be
Somebody just deleted a tweet they were drafting. Thank you, Sam.
angry tweets. Anyway, that should be airlocked, I would assume. But he's got like his full scuba gear on, and he's like breathing through his little oxygen tank in an airlocked submarine type.
Wow.
Isaac.
You fucking got him.
I'm like,
Wow.
Wrap it up, boys.
All right, wrap it
Got
up.
him.
Cancel
Myth
Metal
busted.
Gear.
conserve your oxygen. Did they not teach you this?
You fucking tell him, Isaac.
Good job.
But then it blew up, and it worked out for him because he needed
Yeah,
it
it's fine. He's
immediately.
Yeah.
That's
Very strange. I also
Fantastic.
I also wonder, for all this whole, like, you have to be a ghost and leave no trace, it's interesting that they just keep leaving huge pieces of equipment behind in their wake.
Yeah.
But anyway, as Snake is infiltrating, Colonel talks about how they have a diversion that is going to be playing in Snake's favor. And I believe the diversion is 2 F-16s are going to be flying over, trying to, like, juke them or whatever.
Some bothersome flies.
Oh, yeah, they will be swatted. But right as Snake is approaching, a man with a very British accent, a very amazing accent, gets on an elevator and gets out of there.
Yeah. He's like, oh, what elevator?
He'll be coming through here.
I know it.
Yeah.
And then, and so then we are introduced to our first gameplay area, which is a pretty awesome little fantastic moment of, like, organic tutorialization.
Yeah.
We're just kind of chilling in, like, this very formulaic grid, like, 3x3 layout. I feel like somebody designed this on fucking graph paper.
It looks that way.
And they
It's
do...
very like it's a very like great microcosm of like here's literally everything you're going to be doing.
Yeah, here's the whole game in one zone. The thing that I love about it is, and I take advantage of this constantly, the fact that nobody can hear your footsteps unless you're on specific types of
Isn't that
material.
cool?
So, like, I love it, which is cool because it plays into, like, if you play Metal Gear Solid 5 or Peace Walker or whatever, you can, like, craft a sneaking suit that kind of does the same thing, which is cool. I guess they're trying very hard to be like, it wasn't a hardware limitation, it was a style choice. But in this game, in this little area, they put little puddles of water. So you might be used to, like, oh, I can just run past these guys and they won't hear me. But if you touch the water at all, they will.
They're going to know.
Yeah, they're like bloodhounds. So
splish splashing back there.
It took some. This is where, like, I immediately forgot several things.
Seems like
which
everything.
is he can't tiptoe, which is tying into what we were just talking about. He also can't crouch walk, which I don't know why I expected there to be crouch walking, but I'm just so used to having it that I forgot that he couldn't.
Yeah, crouch walking is like the greatest gift that will be bestowed upon the Metal Gear fandom through playing these games in,
Y'all
like,
waited a
release
long
order.
time for that crash walk.
Dude, we waited 4 games.
It's rough.
Right? It's like Metal Gear Solid 4, I think, was the first time.
Yeah, that's... I feel for you.
It's a lot. It's wonderful. But, yeah, so this game, yeah, it's interesting. You're kind of introduced to what I kind of consider to be Kojima's, like, human simulator control scheme. So it's kind of like the buttons kind of map to, like, the part of the body, I've noticed. It's very like Assassin's Creed, I guess, in that way. So, like, triangle is you can look out of your face.
Yep.
X is to crouch. Circle is to
look
punch.
out of your face.
That's where you look.
But, like, the face buttons, I feel like, are mapped generally to, like, the layout of the body.
Yeah.
So, like, square and circle are hand things. So, like, square is, like, grabbing people or whatever. And triangle's head stuff. And X is foot stuff.
Yeah. Love foot stuff.
Yeah, all about some foot stuff. But yeah, so in this zone, we just got 2 dudes. We got some rations kind of splintered around throughout. You can only carry 2, but I think there's 3 in this area. And as you wander around, eventually the elevator will come down. And an extra dude will join the mix.
Yeah, it's like, hey, guys.
Yeah, you can either choke people out to wipe them off the map, which, like, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm trying to go for, like, limited discoveries, but I don't give a shit about lethality.
Right.
So I'm kind of choking people out quite a bit just to, like, remove their pieces from the board, because I don't want to have to deal with, like, weaving through additional
Valid
bodies.
strategy. It's not necessarily that they die. They could
there's
just be
you hear that crack, my
knocked
friend.
out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I love that sound. So that
And
Yikes.
is very rewarding.
It is.
I appreciate that they also flash out of existence.
Oh yeah, no body hiding. We didn't have that technology yet. But yeah, so this is this sort of opening area. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I feel like I had some questions. Oh yeah, so the questions I had for you guys. I guess now this is all of us now. So James just got done playing 5 before playing 1. And we're all coming to 1 from having finished, I think Peace Walker was like the last Metal Gear that we all guaranteed played.
Yeah.
Are you guys feeling that it's jarring to come back? Would you recommend somebody go back and play this like today?
I think it's cool to play it. I don't think it's jarring. And I think part of that's because I haven't played it before. But I also do feel that, like, a lot of my, like, viewpoints on these characters are, like, really colored by how strongly I feel about characters from, like, 3, Peace Walker, and 5. So that's been interesting.
Nice. Sam, Isaac, did you guys have trouble coming back to the classic style? I'm going to be honest with you guys, and it's caught on video for people to watch. I got spotted fucking instantly in this game because I forgot that the digital touchpad is not super sensitive and literally ran into the back of a guard. So that was me. Yeah. It was like Disney family movie, kids trying to escape their parents and running into the butler from behind shenanigans.
Oops.
There's a couple of like moments where it kind of forces you to remember that you're playing a PS1 era game, but I think in general, it's still, like, really good. Mm-hmm. Like, as far as, like, the gameplay goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it feels good, and I think a lot of that is owed to the fact that, like, you can run in a 3D plane, and you can run in a circle, and, like, all this other stuff like that. I guess the only thing really that's missing is a crouch walk.
Yeah. Please, baby Kojima. But But yeah, so we get out of the elevator area, and by the way, I think this is an excellent way to do credits. So the whole time we're sneaking through this dock, they're just like subtly rolling credits.
Yeah,
like in
it's
the
cool.
corners and stuff. One of the big things that you'll notice right out of the gate is that all of the voice actors are not their actual names, except for David Hayter. So because during that era, voice acting and like Screen Actors Guild acting was like all kind of in one thing, and people were nervous, every single actor except for David Hayter is under an alias.
That's crazy.
So the credits are all like false names.
Wow.
And I think
fuck?
David Hayter,
The
European version, would be named like Sean Baker or something.
Yeah.
But that's
It's
about it.
interesting.
The one name for some reason, the one game that like sticks out, the name that sticks out to me really hard is James Flinders. I love that boy.
That was my dad.
I think Christopher Rudolph that does Otacon's voice? Is that his name?
Christopher
I think so.
Randolph.
Randolph. My bad. Yeah, he goes by like Christopher Fritz or something.
Yeah,
in
Christopher
the-
Fritz. Yeah.
It's very weird. But yeah, when you go back, just keep an eye out for those because they're pretty funny. But I've noticed that even though I think it does show director and producers at the top, when you get in the elevator, it kind of it recycles through the big names again, just automatically as part of the cutscene. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
really?
Yeah, because I
don't think I caught that.
It's very specific about when it shows you.
Well, yeah.
like Kojima and everybody.
Right.
But,
It's interesting.
and then we get this sick fucking Snake derobing, and the title sequence appears above his head, and we get to the top of the elevator.
Iconic.
Awesome music.
Which it's like, I'm already like, damn, I'm in the atmosphere of like a very fucking cool action spy thriller flick.
It's great.
And like, this is a game.
Yeah. Also, real quick, long play on YouTube of this, not fucking around, just kind of going straight to the meat. 7 hours, 33 minutes. Hey, Hollywood, please don't do anything off script if you're making a movie of this, as we think you are. Can you just take that 7.5 hours and just kind of make it work for 3?
Yeah.
Because, like, the shots are already there for you. Like, just
Honestly, yeah.
just use
fucking
these
remaster
shots,
the cutscenes.
please. But anyway, cool. That little weird addendum aside. Sam, do you want to intro us to this little heliport area?
Yeah. So you wait when this strange British man goes up in the elevator. You essentially wait for it to come down, and you go up, and then you're introduced to the heliport. And you are essentially told you're introduced to Mei Ling, who is your pretty much your data analyst for the mission. And
Snake right off the bat starts flirting with somebody who we don't know their age at all.
Mm-hmm. We don't know their age, and we also this is the first time where I'm just like, are you saying that she's cute based on how she sounds or based on how she
Oh no,
looks?
they can they can see each other. I discovered it. So I was recording video capture, and Mei Ling winks at Snake through the codec.
Yeah, but like, can is that a choice meant for us, or is that like, because the whole thing with the codec is that it stimulates the small bones of your ear. They explain it.
That's true.
that
How
way.
would you see something? Yeah, but I guess you'd see
Yeah.
it the same way that Snake can see the Soliton radar.
I suppose, but like, I don't know. It's just so strange. Like, I don't like. It's so weird because like, how would he see either of those things?
That's true. Is there an in-game explanation for how he can see the Soliton radar before 4? Because in 4 you've got your like dope techno eye patch.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Oh no.
I don't think.
All right, so other weird. Maybe we'll do a whole episode on Metal Gear myths and controversies.
Metal Gear technology.
But pre-existing technology, James. I still don't understand what that phrase means because I feel like if the technology exists, it's
Technology.
pre-existing technology.
Fair.
Future technology.
But they correct Snake several times on that. They're like, no. Soliton radar uses pre-existing technology.
That's true.
And I'm just like,
They're like-
what does that mean?
It's like, come
Jeremy
on, guys.
Blaustein, what do you mean with that line?
Help me out.
Crazy thing. Well,
Maybe we
it's
can
like
ask
they
him.
use the Pong, the rotos. What is that thing? The rotoscope or whatever the fuck it's called. Pong.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
But yeah, so you're in this heliport. Some guys are walking around with guns, and you have to sneak into the building.
You get
There's this big
5.56ers and
helipad.
pineapples, Sam.
Yeah, they've got 5.56ers and pineapples, and this British man gets into a Hind D helicopter and says he needs to swat down some bothersome flies. And he takes off in the helicopter, and then you have to go sneak into the building. And for some reason, the helipad has spotlights that are flashing back and forth across it. Yeah, you can go around. And do some stuff.
Very nice. Yeah, right before you, so because they kind of break this up into like several codec calls, kind of spaced out.
Yeah.
Snake, I think for like one of the only times when he's out of your control and he's moving, Snake pulls out the binoculars and looks around, and quite literally, that is the only time I will ever use those binoculars, and I didn't even use them.
Yeah,
which
that's
was
a good point.
Weird.
It was interesting to me. I think that was like one of the things that I immediately missed because you keep kind of like I felt like I was being interrupted by the codec calls because I'm like so used to 5 where it's just like kind of organically happening as you're moving. But then I thought about it and I was like, wow, for as like cutting edge of like mechanics this was back then, like this is actually a really smart way to like slow you down and make sure that like you're prepared to go forward. And I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. The other thing that I kind of enjoy about it is like I was paying attention to it, and I feel like at least early on, none of the characters have more than like 5 or 6 lines at a time. Like they're all pretty brief. Like I feel like one character will say 2 or 3 lines, then another character will say 2 or 3 lines, and another character will say 2 or 3 lines, and it's very like fluid.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like you're being like preached to.
It's
and
true.
like Snake's questions feel like questions that I would have as a first time player. Like somebody will say something, and then he'll be like, "Wait, what?" And then they'll be like, "Oh, it's this."
Yeah.
So I think they do a good job with them. But yeah, so shortly before we do get control again, Roy Campbell does straight up tell us that somebody shot down 2 F-16s with a Hind D.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I think we can surmise that the blonde British man in the Hind D is a fucking super soldier.
Or that helicopter's a fucking super helicopter.
Yeah. Vice President helicopter's fucking ripping ass.
Chopper.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we get like full control to kind of figure out however the hell we want to get into this building.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I know we said that we weren't going to be like the prima guy to where things are, but this one's kind of important. This is your first opportunity to get the SOCOM pistol in the back of the truck.
Yep.
Neat.
Yep, there's some chaff grenades in the middle of the helicopter pad, and there's some
right?
stun grenades inside of the little nook to the
Don't say.
west side where there's the
You
camera.
don't say.
Wow, I walked straight in.
Did you really?
Yeah, I had shit to do. I'm on a mission.
He's just like, oh, he's like, well.
I think you can get the pistol again later if you don't.
Yeah,
get it
well, you
back
can
in
get the
truck.
pistol again in the tank hangar on B1, but like,
As we said,
You
though,
can
we're
get
not the
super
Prima
early.
Guide, boys.
Me,
listen,
certainly
I'm not gonna lie, I took detailed notes.
No, I
So
know. It's just funny to me that we made the "We're not the Prima Guide" and then immediately started rattling off item placement like we have it memorized. Yeah, so we just kind of hang out here. I'm curious. I don't want to camp out too long because, like, obviously we got a lot of distance to cover, and we're like roughly halfway through recording. I did want to really quickly though kind of talk about how everybody made the approach. I kind of did my typical. This is like, I don't know, engraft into my fucking genes at this point. Take the staircase up to the top and just crawl in through the vent up there.
Yeah.
It's like always my go-to for some reason.
That's also what I did.
Is that what
I
you
went
did?
straight up.
Very nice.
First I went around the other side, got spotted, and just restarted, and then went up top.
Very nice. Yeah,
Not
so
me.
Yeah, Isaac, did you do bottom? Isaac, are you a bottom?
Oh, I did bottom all the way.
Ooh, tell us about the bottom, because I think everybody does top, usually.
Oh, really? I couldn't remember which one was better, so I was like, bottom.
So
I almost got... what?
You lose the they're doing...
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, so you lose the weird Matthew Broderick. He's done 2 people. And I think you also lose the codec call about the ladders if you do the bottom.
I don't know.
You don't lose Master Miller, though, I don't think. I think he still calls. But
No,
anyway,
you don't.
yeah, tell us your adventures going bottom, Isaac.
Well,
There's also a Vice piece that I'm working on.
I got in without Miller calling me, so I don't know what he had to say about that. But there's a sleeping guard right in front of the vent, and you kind of have to crawl past him. There's a guard and a camera, so I have no idea why.
I think there's also a puddle of water, I think, in front of that vent, so it's
Probably.
extra tricky.
Yeah, so I have no idea why I went bottom, other than it was right there.
Sometimes you just have to bottom, Isaac.
Isaac's
gotta
like,
do
I'm
what you gotta do."
sick of dying. I'm sick of being called
And let me tell
like a
you,
lame gamer. I'm going to take care of this.
yeah, I almost got spotted. I thought he was gonna stay asleep, but then I guess I bumped him or something, and I said, "Get out of here," and just crawled through the vent before he could
Yeah.
see it was a snake.
My whole dynamic was in the full game. Every time I've always gone up on the top floor.
Yep.
But all in the Pizza Hut demo, I always went on the second floor.
So I don't know.
I love that Pizza Hut is such a fucking like
It's ingrained,
cultural
I guess.
capstone
They've
for
really
this
tied themselves
franchise.
to this franchise.
I don't know if this happens if you go through the top vent, but through the bottom vent, there's a bunch of rats, and is this happening at the top too?
No. I just very vividly remember. I think Roy Campbell calls you. About
yeah,
the
Roy
rats.
Campbell will call. I don't know why I said Miller before. Campbell will call and say, "Hey, follow those rats. Those rats will lead you." Like I don't know.
Those rats are my sons.
Those are my sons.
So Sam, they must be able to see something because that is not like Campbell will call you at very strategic moments to be like, put your hands on the ladder and walk up to climb ladders.
Yeah, like I don't understand. That's why I don't understand.
Pre-existing
Maybe it has, like, a
technology,
lapel camera.
guys.
Maybe it like
Yeah.
tickles your ear bones in a way that it makes you see, like Daredevil. Just tickle the ear bone a little bit.
Isn't it
I like
nanomachines?
I like Isaac's suggestion that it's pre-existing technology.
You just
Yeah,
gotta.
That's how he's doing it.
I'm pretty sure MGS4 retcons like 90% of this game to be nanomachines. So.
Pre-existing nanomachines.
Let's just keep going though. So we get into the tank hangar. As we mentioned, if you go up through the top, you get a codec call from Campbell about how to climb up and down ladders. You also get a call from your old pal Master Miller.
Oh, was I happy to see him?
It's interesting that the same voice actor voices both Liquid and Master Miller.
What?
I wonder what that could possibly mean.
Maybe some sort of twist.
That's true. James, did you know about the twist?
Yeah.
You did know about
Yeah.
it? Damn it.
I know. It kind of sucked.
Damn it.
I think I got spoiled by like one of the future games, like future timelines, where it's like it says what happens.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I feel like for the most part spoilers are off, but let's save character spoilers until
Yeah.
like end of the
Trying to be
end of the
careful.
season. So yeah, no, you're good. I just wanted. I was very very close to being like, oh yeah, like when they find Master, and then I was like,
Yeah.
oh whoops. But yeah, so I also while we're crawling through the vents, we hear this like weird ass. And we talked about this, I think, the first time we recorded this. One of these guards just sounds like Matthew Broderick to me.
It's like uncanny.
I don't.
So one of the two guards, like they talk about gassing the
Yeah,
vents to
right.
kill all the rodents, and there's really creepy music playing.
Yeah.
And Snake is kind of like commenting on their conversation, but one of the dudes just straight sounds like Ferris Bueller's Day Off era
Interesting.
Matthew Broderick.
I didn't make that connection.
It's very weird.
I like it though.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Are we sure that it's not him?
Who knows?
Why
Who
wouldn't that
knows?
be? That's like Daniel Craig being the stormtry. You
That's
know?
true. That means that
An
we could
uncredited
try and get
appearance
Matthew
from
Broderick
Matthew
on this podcast.
Broderick.
We could, yeah.
But yeah, so we're introduced to the first stage of this game that features floors that can fuck you up. So the tank hangar, these floors up here on the second level, they're like, think it's the first floors minus the water floors,
Yeah.
and the snow floors. So the snow outside, if you walk, will leave footprints.
Which is cool.
Pretty crazy for 1998, I
Yeah.
would say, on a PlayStation 1. Also pretty crazy 1998 for the PlayStation 1, giving you fucking free roam to infiltrate however you want.
Yeah,
I
like
think
the fact that you have an option is
yeah,
gnarly.
yeah. Second to like Tenchu, I feel like very few games were like, do it however you want. It's like Hitman 1 level
Yeah,
design, but in a PS1 game,
Yeah.
which is kind of wild.
that's wild.
I'm going to be really excited after this season. We're going to get into 5, finally. Spoiler for everybody who's joining us for the remaster. It takes us 3 years to get to Metal Gear Solid 5.
Buckle up.
But Ground Zeroes, I still to this day believe that it is like Kojima doing the helipad that he always wanted.
Yeah, it feels that way.
It just sort of feels like this is what Kojima wanted. Like, Ground Zeroes feels like what Kojima would have done if the tools were available for the helipad.
If only he had stopped there.
But yeah, so we're in here. I think you can spot the floor because it's graded. It's got like a
Yeah,
Like a lattice
It's got like
pattern?
a lattice. Yeah, exactly, a lattice. It looks different,
But the guards can hear your footsteps.
and it's bullshit. Was not prepared for that either. Like I did the thing where I got caught in the snow, and then immediately was like, just floor, because I'm a big dummy.
Do you guys want to camp out at all here in the tank hangar, or do we want to go into the elevator? Elevator it is.
Elevator.
I'd like to talk about how I had to retrain myself on the on like the controls and taking down guards, and this is where I did it. The circle button to punch, that's not stealthy at all.
Yeah.
Just for the record.
Yeah, like if you punch anybody, like I'm pretty sure everybody hears it that's around. I think.
It's tough to punch quietly.
Yeah, this isn't Metal Gear 1 where you can just fucking punch dogs to death before anybody
no.
notices. It definitely looks like Snake's fisting those dogs in Metal Gear 1. But yeah. Yeah, no, this is a good spot for it because there's two guards. So there's two floors. It corresponds to how you came in from the outside.
Yeah.
But there are two tanks parked in this tank hangar. One of them will be missing soon, which is a pretty fun little foreshadowing.
What?
But there are two tanks, and there are two dudes downstairs kind of circling the tanks, and there's one dude upstairs, and there are various cameras, and there are a lot of doors that you can't go into yet. Remember that. Come back. You'll find goodies. But this is a good spot because you can hide underneath the tanks.
Yeah, which is cool.
You can hide in the vents. You can run into doors. You can hide under the stairs. You can kind of do a bunch of different shit.
Feels like a surprising amount of hiding spots.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you don't use the first person when you're coming down from the stairs to kind of get your bearings, though, like you can definitely get spotted by people you don't see.
Right.
Which sucks. So
The game's kind of full of that. You kind of there's some points later that we'll talk about in part 2 that like got me real bad because I just forgot to use the first person camera literally all the time.
yeah, I hardly ever used it in the past, but this playthrough, I 100% would minimum scan the room in first person first.
Yeah.
And then kind of chart my course. I guess it's sort of like the iDroid in 5 tagging people or whatever. But instead of tagging people, like literally
That's
I was
interesting.
tagging them with my brain.
Yeah. Back when you had to do it with your mind.
Yeah, with a pencil and paper.
You're just like drawing out the grid in front of you. You're like, all right, he's there. I'm gonna go forward.
I have to
beautiful
erase it every
mind.
time he takes a step.
Yeah,
I'm like,
oh,
God
shit.
damn it, quit moving. But yeah, we go into the elevator. This is actually a fun little tense moment because you hit the elevator button. I think you press, is it circle? Yeah, it's circle.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
man.
the action button.
Yeah, so you mash circle, and the fun part is that the elevator doesn't come immediately.
Yeah, it's a little. I got scared.
I love it because like there was many a time when there was a
tension,
dude
man.
like about to turn the corner,
Yeah.
and I was like, come on, and then you hear like the woo, and you're just like, oh, thank
I
God.
felt true fear.
It's the woo sound of the elevator coming down is such like a relieving noise, and I underestimated it.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like the Sonic about to run out of breath underwater music, except in reverse.
Yo,
It gives me anxiety just like it being referenced.
Yeah, it's like I hear the elevator sound and I'm like, everything's gonna be safe soon.
I remind me to bring this up when we get to the fucking nuke building.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it again. And I do love how this game trains you to feel safe about the elevator and then makes you upset that you ever felt safe in elevators.
You thought you were safe?
Yeah.
You fool.
Why is the weight counter going off? All right, anyway, so we go basement B1. I don't think we can we go to B2? I think we can go to B2, but I think
Yeah, you
probably.
You can,
Yeah.
and I did.
Oh, okay. Tell us about that.
I don't think there's anything going on down there. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
think I
terrifying.
went down, walked around. I was like, okay, I'm not supposed to be here, and went back.
Yeah. Did you?
Did
fall
you?
into the
Did
floor?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Sure did.
the traps.
I was like, oh boy, this was a mistake.
Who does that?
I just
Builds a room like
half
that.
second sound that
Yeah.
you hear, the little click, and it's like, oh no, and
Well,
then it's
and
too late.
I was like a cartoon character. Like I heard the click and went, "Oh no," and just like let it happen. Like I made no attempt to move. But Sam, you bring up a good question. Functionally, what's up with this floor? What's that
Yeah.
floor? Why did they build it like that? Strange.
Function like if you like, there's no reason for it.
Yeah.
There's no reason for any
trash
of it.
chute.
Why the fuck is there? Why the fuck is there an entire office room that's filled with
How
gas?
many people
like, why?
have died because of these floors?
Yeah.
I want to see the skeletal remains at the bottom of these holes. But yeah, so basement B1.
And also, this is a fucking military complex. Like, why is there a door that's just frozen from the outside that you have to blow up with it? Like, there's a lot of stuff wrong with Shadow Moses that they need to, like, fix.
Yeah, maybe it was a commentary on, like, poor government budgetary spending for people who needed it desperately. But who knows?
Let's not spend our money on infrastructure. Let's spend our money on dope trap floors for no reason.
Yeah, dope trap floors. Like, yeah, let's not spend our money on infrastructure. Let's spend our money on weapons. Oh, wait, it's not funny because it's true.
Wah wah. Slow trombone.
So you go into this cool first-person selection screen when you're in the elevator. You hit B1. You get this delicious-sounding elevator sound. And then we get sort of spit out onto like what looks like an office floor. And the music's a little nicer.
Yeah.
There's like reflection of the overhead fluorescence on the floor.
Very detailed for a PS1 game.
Yeah,
Again,
very, very cool.
There's a lot of art design happening here.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And I think you can press your back against the wall and kind of peep into some of the rooms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you totally can.
So you can like preemptively see the DARPA chief, and I think you get a codec call if you do it that way.
Yeah, you do.
And you can also kind of peep into the holding cell area in general and kind of get like a feel for where the shootout is about to happen. But ultimately, it kind of narrowly guides you to the door's locked, but we're just going to leave this ladder right here for anybody.
Classic mistake, gentlemen.
There's a real pervy touch here, and I don't know if we've talked about it since James has been on the show. Do you know about the pervy touch?
I think so, because like you like look down when you're in the vents, right?
Yeah,
and it's like
so you look down, you do see Meryl exercising,
right? But then there's
alternatively, you can look down and see Johnny taking a shit.
Okay,
but that's not the weird part.
He talks about how built that woman is, and it's not quite as funny knowing what we know about Metal Gear Solid 4.
James doesn't know.
That's very true, but we do, and we can't ever escape it.
Yep. These two characters are tangentially tied. The nude man.
Are they married?
They do get married.
Are they in love?
They do.
The Johnny guy, he takes like shits a lot, right?
Yeah, Johnny sucks.
It's a shtick, a shit,
yeah, so
right?
This is the beginning of Johnny.
He's a poopy boy.
But so check it. So in the vents, you can hang a left. Yeah. You'll be over the toilet. And like my favorite little detail about this game is if you look near the toilets, there's just like this glistening, like on the floor around the toilet.
And
so it's like, so they just like decided to just like design the piss on the floor.
Good.
And it's like every toilet, like not just this toilet.
Nobody knows how to aim.
It's
pretty accurate.
Yeah. But not only can you see Johnny taking a shit and complaining about that woman. Editor Alessio coming in to say, upon further inspection, this was not piss. These are maggots. Disgusting. If you crawl in, you look at Meryl, you leave, and then you crawl up, Meryl will be changing the exercise each time you leave and come back.
Oh.
And then eventually, after like 5 or 6 times, she's just in her underwear.
No shit.
And I think I figured that out by playing the Pizza Hut demo.
Oh,
and
dang!
Again, dude, they should have given me a fucking quality assurance tester position for playing that Pizza Hut demo.
Sounds like it.
I think I played
Spent
it like
some time in
a
there.
lot. But yeah, you can go in and out, in and out, in and out, and Meryl will change her position.
Shit's creepy. I like the Kojima just from like day one that was like, I want to see some titties. I want to see some polygonal fucking
Tomb Raider Lara Croft.
And you'll see this later, and I'm going to call attention to it later when we get there, because it like borderline irritated me, because I was like, wow, that's an interesting design choice. It's just like every outfit that Meryl's ever in, like her nips are just like super fucking hard.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like they went through time to add that additional dot in.
Those are the polygons, James.
Polygonal bullshit.
Those are the polygons.
Come on.
I can't finish unless tits are shaped like cones.
Oh, no. Sam's really into Madonna fashion circa 1986. Then.
Dude, that outfit was cool, though.
Jesus.
I agree. It's a sick beat.
But yeah, Isaac, can you tell us about Donald Anderson? And real quick, just because this is the remaster, here's what I'm going to do. So here we are. We're about an hour and 6 minutes, roughly, based on our timeline here, into episode 2 of the remaster. Spoiler warning for Metal Gear Solid 1 and all subsequent Metal Gears is just off.
Oh, shit.
Because technically we've already done... This is our victory lap. So we've been here.
What about
we're going to talk about DARPA Chief because we're going to drop some bombs. Because I think there are people in the fandom who didn't realize this thing.
There's stuff that Isaac doesn't know.
We'll avoid
past?
5 spoilers.
We'll avoid 5 spoilers.
We'll avoid 5 spoilers, but everything else is
But
off
just
the
you
table.
people wait, because I'm going to go hard in the fucking paint when we get there. I got some thoughts, baby.
Very cool. On the listener response episode, we might have Isaac close his ears while we talk about 5.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, so spoiler alert: if you have yet to play Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4, or Peace Walker, all of that stuff's in the mix. Metal Gear Solid 1 is like a 20-year-old game, so fuck it. Spoilers are definitely off for that.
Get wrecked.
But yeah.
Don't get wrecked, but, you know.
Yeah. So from this point, just be aware. We're going to start throwing
Mothers,
some things
be
around.
aware. Yeah.
Isaac, tell us
Fathers,
about DARPA
be
Chief,
aware.
and then I'll tell you some maddening facts about DARPA Chief.
All right. Then we drop down into this vent and scare the crap out of this innocent man.
The one African-American male in this entire game.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but all right. Thank you, Leslie.
I said it. We do a cool front flip out of the vent.
Yeah.
It's a
love how
sick
Snake
fucking
does
move.
this.
I don't know how he does it, but I love it.
He has to dislocate his own shoulders.
I think the way
here
that
now.
Yeah.
the way that he hangs to get out would not make sense with how he flips. But
He would break his own arm.
he would literally dislocate his shoulders. But that's neither here nor there because, polygons.
Also for Snake, definitely neither here nor there anymore.
Anyway, so it's Donald Anderson, a.k.a. the DARPA chief, a.k.a. I'm looking at a picture of him. He looks like Lego Man because his hands are like the Lego man hands.
Everybody looks like Lego Man.
A.K.A. Sigint
Whoa.
from Metal Gear Solid 3.
No shit.
Bring it on.
Yeah, except this isn't actually him because spoilers. This is Decoy Octopus, y'all.
Yeah. Is that why they call him Decoy Octopus?
Decoy.
He's a decoy.
Decoy.
Yeah, and we'll get into that
they
here.
kind of-
We'll get into that here in a second too. Once he kind of starts to let slip that something weird is up.
Yeah.
That slip.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It gets really hectic.
What?
He gets hectic.
Hectic. Donald Anderson, voiced by George Bird.
Definitely not a real man, I don't think.
Or it could be. Who knows? We'll never know. But probably not. Anyway, so after getting defensive about Snake, or just like this random guy falling out of an air vent, he realizes that Snake's here to set him free. And they discuss very loudly, I may add, about all this classified information and about a Metal Gear, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, both Meryl and Johnny become quite aware of this conversation that's happening.
Everybody
it is
can
so
hear.
loud. Like everyone, Meryl's,
Yeah, everybody.
Meryl's pressing against the wall. Johnny's like, "Huh, what's
Yeah, everybody on the block's like, what? Okay.
But yeah, DARPA Chief tells Snake all this important information, but what's interesting is instead of telling Snake that Snake's got to get him out of there, the DARPA Chief keeps asking Snake over and over if he knows the launch codes.
Yep.
Yeah, which is fishy.
Which is super
a
fishy.
little strange. It's like, bro, I'm here to help you. And he's like, no. What's the launch code? It's like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
and he keeps saying, he's like, do those guys in Langley tell you anything? And Snake's like, we gotta go. Like,
Yeah,
what are you
it's like,
talking
shut
about?
up. Put your fist in my mouth. Let's go.
Yeah, that's
my
literally
gosh.
that's literally I think what Johnny says. Johnny hits the door real hard and goes, "Shut up!"
Try to sleep.
But then DARPA
Or
Chief
poop.
starts having a heart attack.
It's true. This is
heart
too
attack's very, very dangerous thing in '98. If you're in proximity to somebody having a heart attack, you might also have a heart attack.
Yeah, if you're in proximity to a man with a mullet and deep sunken dark
You
eyes
might have a heart attack.
and a bandana, you will probably have a heart attack. But
If
this
you
comes
are
into
next
play
to
later.
a man who's having a heart attack, you might be a redneck.
Oh God! If you are a man having a redneck or having a heart attack, you might be a redneck.
You got to say it right. You might be a redneck. You might be a redneck.
Sam broke. This is one of those patented. Sam broke in the middle of the episode.
Possessed by Psycho Mantis right now. You just keep saying, "You might be a redneck."
You might be a redneck.
Sam
Get her
like,
done.
Jesus. Sam, plug the controller into port 2.
Those are two different comedians.
Very nice. But yeah, so DARPA Chief has a heart attack, freaks out, door gets thrown open, and instead of Johnny coming in, it is...
nobody comes in.
We don't know.
That's true. Yeah, nobody comes in, and I used to have a lot of fun with this because I think in the Pizza Hut, going back to the Pizza Hut demo, in the Pizza Hut demo, this is where the demo ended. Was like the moment you walk through the door, it hit you with like a coming soon, Metal Gear Solid.
Oh no!
Oh, that's rough.
But you could like push your back against the wall and very clearly see that Meryl is aiming a gun, like waiting for you to come out the door.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah,
it's really funny because the door
what happened.
Yeah, there's a scuffle and then the door magically opens and like it's a trap, dog. It's clearly a trap.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well, before Baker Man has a heart attack.
Bakes his last dozen.
No, not Baker Man. Donald Man.
Yeah, we're talking Donald Man.
Oh, my
Baker's
bad.
Later.
Respectful. They talk about some sort of key cards and passwords and some Psycho Manus guy that we don't know about read his mind and got one of the two passwords.
Mm-hmm. And he's mentioning that Kenneth Baker, who is the president of Arms Tech, has the other password and the card keys that can disarm the nukes if the passwords are entered.
Yeah.
It's another big thing I loved about like 90s era video games was like the importance of key cards all the time.
CDs.
Key cards and CDs. That's another thing. You see a couple of like floppy disk level like CDs or like optical discs pop up in this game. And for some reason, look way higher res than the characters holding them. I was like, what's going on with that disc?
This disc has the files, James. You can tell because
it's
higher
it's
resolution.
the game files are on those optical discs.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's very interesting. So, like, for all intents and purposes, I know we kind of talked about it at the beginning of the last episode, but, like, this game very much so is sort of like a remake of Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. It's, like, sort of the way that we've infiltrated the fact that we're talking to somebody who's going to, like, mysteriously vanish, and then we are trying to, like rendezvous with, like, a female soldier that's on the inside.
Yeah.
Her codex can be on the back of the box. Like, a lot of this shit was almost like beat for beat straight from Metal Gear 2. But since the U.S. never got it, felt fresh to us. But carry on, Sam. I apologize for cutting you off, sir.
No, I was just going to say he also, before he dies, gives you the level 1 key card, which we discussed earlier, all those closed doors. These key cards will get you into those closed doors.
By working with the electromagnetic waves in your body.
Mm-hmm. Here's the other like thing that I wish they would have like figured out is that you do have to equip the card to use it, which kind of sucks.
I think at the very least, at least they combine all the cards because I think Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 they're all separate inventory items, which is a nightmare.
That is nice, but you still have to equip it to use it and open the door. Otherwise, you're locked out.
Boom. But yeah, so then we step out and madness ensues. Meryl thinks that Snake killed the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson. Snake says that he didn't, and we see Johnny knocked out and his butthole clearly blurred out with some very pixelated something or other.
His ass is just right in the air. Weird.
Yeah, and then immediately after, they get bombarded by soldiers, and Snake can easily tell that she's a rookie because of the look in her eyes.
This,
got
her
rookie
beautiful,
eyes.
compassionate eyes. This section was really hard for me.
Oh, really?
Like, I could not get the shooting, like the aim.
Oh, so where did you get the gun if you didn't have the gun already? Did she hand you one?
I think she hands you one, yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe...
Because me and Sam... I think as we talked about the truck, the gun was in the back of the truck. Isaac, did you get the gun in the back of the truck?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, I did get it in the back of the truck, yeah.
James, how did you get...
I thought she hands you one.
Okay.
Either that or
Maybe
like...
I'm sure she has to.
did get the gun.
Well, I'm sure she has to because I don't think
Well, no, what it is... I know what it is. I didn't have the gun. I had to fist fight a soldier and pick up his gun.
Oh.
Huh.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is it like the first dude who runs in the room?
Yep.
Will just like drop his gun?
Yeah, and that was really hard because like by the time, like it's tough to run to him because you'll just get fucking mowed down.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I remember being like, this is very frustrating that I don't have a weapon. Why did
Yeah.
this game not give me a weapon?
I
It
did.
did give me a weapon. I'm just an asshole.
But But yeah, so this is kind of a shootout. The only thing that I hate about the way that the projectiles work in this game is like you kind of just get like a health tax. Like I'm sure there's like better ways to get around it, but like you can't really dodge the shooting.
Right.
And you can't. So you really kind of have to just like soak up a couple hits every once in a while and just like eat some rations. Like I don't know. Did you guys find a way to like evade the bullets?
No, just be a sponge.
Just take it to the face.
No,
Yeah, I wonder how people play this in like harder difficulties, like this specific fight, because there's got to be a way to like a blind spot.
It's hard. I'm traumatized.
Maybe just run around. I don't know.
No.
Oh, okay.
I like what.
Well,
I like how they
tried.
change
I
it up
tried.
though. I like how they change it up though, because like every once in a while the grenades will kind of throw in, and so you have to like run to the front instead of hanging out in the
Well,
back.
and the other thing that like I encountered with it is that not every soldier that dies drops like a gun or ammo. So like I was consistently like running out of ammo and then like having to punch again.
Oh, God.
In the hopes of getting another gun.
You didn't trust Meryl?
No, she was not. She was not helpful.
But yes, I guess this is kind of like the first boss encounter, quote unquote, air quotes.
Yeah,
It's not really a proper
kind of.
boss; it's like a mini boss. But
Felt like a boss to me.
yeah. But this ordeal happens, and then Meryl ducks out once there's a clearing, and as she's running, Snake is checking out her ass
Way
instantly.
checking out her ass. It's like, damn.
Which, oddly enough, I'm gonna say this: save that memory for later because you're gonna need to know what her butt looks like. That's
Yeah.
weird.
I got it.
Yeah,
Isaac.
Saved.
Isaac's like, saved it.
classic Isaac.
And also, right before she gets into the elevator, we see like a weird ghost man.
Pretty cool.
Who dat?
I was pretty excited to see this gentleman.
Oh yeah.
Just like that.
I didn't
wow.
know we had a guest on the podcast.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Psycho, have you been here the whole time?
Whoa.
Do you guys think he goes by Psycho Mantis? What do you think his middle name
Mr.
is?
Mantis.
It's Psycho Pete
Ezekiel.
Mantis.
It's Ezekiel.
It's Psycho Ezekiel Mantis. Pem. Hi guys, future Alessio here, just chiming in and letting you know that the DARPA chief also had the same psychic conditioning as Kenneth Baker, which will be revealed much later in the game. But yeah, so that happens. And effectively what ends up happening is now with a level 1 key card, yes, we can go back to the places that we went, but technically you're supposed to go to B2. And in B2, as we talked about, there are the trap floors, we got guards. I believe you can go ahead and pick up the Nikita now. I forgot and had to fucking backtrack all the way over here.
Yeah.
Do you guys know if
that's
you can
true.
pick it up the first way through?
Not
I feel like I got it pretty early.
Yeah,
I don't know if I got
I feel
it
like
here.
you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it is here. I just don't know if it's locked behind a 1 or a 2 key. I think it's a 1 key because you get the 2 key from the dun 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 ninja that you fight later, I think. No, it's the tank. I think you get it from the tank. I can't remember.
I think it's the tank,
Oh yeah, it's from the tank because you get it
Yeah.
from the body that flies out
Right.
of the tank. Boom.
which is hilarious.
But yeah, so you can get the Nikita, you can get some other stuff, but primarily what we're looking for, and it's described to us over Kodak, looking for President Baker, who is in a secret part of the armory that is hidden by freshly paved walls. Again, the game trying to tell you use triangle
Yep.
to look for walls.
Yep.
Well,
cool.
so I noticed down here that even if you don't use triangle, like I remember it being way less obvious, but they're super obvious, like where they are.
Yeah, even on the radar, because I don't think they're filled in. Because I think
Yeah.
they did like a slapped up job, like they rushed it, and so like it's like the material doesn't prevent the signal from the radar from working or
Yeah.
something. So like it shows up on your radar, I think, as like a missing chunk. You can also punch it, and I think it makes like a hollow sound, like if you tap
Oh,
it
that's
Yeah.
cool.
when you're leaned up against it.
That's pretty cool.
But they're pretty they're pretty blue.
Yeah, it's definitely a different.
Yeah, different color.
Color.
But yeah, so we blow up a couple. I think on so I don't know if it's on harder difficulties. I can't remember if I did it or not. If you blow up too many walls, like there's a certain point you blow up all the walls where there's a north wall and an east wall. North wall takes you to President Baker. East wall will take you into a room that just has like machine gun cameras. Did anybody run into
No.
that by accident? They will fuck you
Whoa.
up.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
intense.
and there's a door back there that I don't think opens. So it's just kind of like a trap room.
It's interesting.
I'm pretty sure.
That's kind of cool. I like
Yeah.
that. I appreciate a good trap room.
But then we have this President Baker situation. Does anybody want to talk to us about President Baker?
President Baker, pretty cool guy.
It's pretty creepy.
He's like,
Pretty bald man. I like his voice actor. I don't
like
know why.
his voice actor too. There's like the end scene of this next sequence is like it's like a 5 to like 7 minute scene of just like Snake and him talking, and it's like really compelling to watch because like the cinematography in this fucking game is so good.
Also, Revolver Ocelot's voice actor is fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's great. So like you come in and like Homeboy's just like in the middle of a bunch of like tripwires, right?
Oh yeah,
like he's all
great boss,
Yeah.
by the way.
He's
Love
into
this.
some. He's into like you walk in, you're like, Kenneth Baker's into some kinky shit.
pretty much like he's ready to rock. He's feeling a little randy,
Oh man.
and
He's a little cocoon man.
I'm trying to think of does he talk or does Revolver just like roll out and start fucking monologuing at this point?
I think they talk for a little
Snake,
bit.
Snake tries to roll up, and then I think he tells him to stop, and then Ocelot shows up
Yeah.
and starts like masturbating the barrel of his Colt single action army, which is
Oh,
the
my.
best gun ever made.
Dude, and seeing Revolver Ocelot for me was like, I was like, cool, I know him. He's a friend.
He's not Snake. He's not Snake's friend.
Snake's friend, though, and he fucking likes that gun a little too much.
He really does. He's literally masturbating the fucking barrel. He's
Yep.
jerking it off.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I don't know if it's because of Revolver's conditioning, but it's like Revolver was real into that gun as a young man.
Yeah.
Kind of stopped being real into it as like a young adult,
Yeah.
and now he's into it
way
again.
back
You think
into
it's
it.
the Alzheimer's or something?
It was a
There's gotta be
phase.
some
It was
sort
a
of
phase.
fucking mental conditioning there that's just confusing him.
He had a
Does-
really weird.
Takes a break from the gun. You need a break sometimes.
He needed to break some. I mean, who among us hasn't had a Troy Baker phase? You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. What if it was just Revolver got really into Troy Baker and was just cosplaying as Troy Baker?
That would be amazing.
But anyway, yeah. So this is the first proper boss fight. This boss fight, spoilers for the Twin Snakes episode that's going to come at the end of this remaster. Some people will have to wait 92 episodes to get to it. Other people will not have to wait at all. But the Twin Snakes episode, we will talk about this. This boss fight gets completely broken by the ability for you to do it in first person in Twin Snakes.
Oh yeah, because you could just like
You can just aim
blow
and
him
shoot
away.
him from one spot.
Yeah.
You don't even have to move. You just pop
Yeah.
some headshots and you're
I
good.
can see that being troublesome.
Yeah, but this boss fight is actually very well designed for this type
Yeah,
of game.
I got my ass kicked a couple of times doing it.
Yeah, I like the way he bounces the bullets.
Yeah.
So the thing that one of the things that I actually don't think I realized until this playthrough was if you hold down square and X at the same time, you can run and aim at you can run around and aim your gun. And that helps this battle a lot. Like it adds another layer to it, I think.
Yeah, that would have been nice to know.
Yeah, thankfully
and then
Sam told me about it before me going into it.
Yeah. I'm
which
also
I didn't realize.
learning this for the first time live on air.
Yep.
Neato.
And then,
mosquito.
Did you guys cheese him with C4?
I did not. I always get
No.
nervous about doing that because I always fuck up and kill Baker in the process.
Yeah, I was
That's-
really
If you
worried
if
about
you
Baker
put
the
it
whole
on
time.
if you put it on the far walls, it works a treat.
Oh.
It works a treat.
Yeah,
It's
don't
like a
put him on the
one-shot
floor.
kill.
Yeah, not on the floor.
That's what I did.
Not on the floor.
One time, as soon as the cutscene was over, I didn't realize my orientation and literally ran directly into Baker's C4 cocoon. He just ran straight into the tripwire.
Doesn't if you die by running into the C4, doesn't Campbell call you? He says, "You idiot."
Yeah,
or something
he yells.
like that.
I think he yells over your game over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, real quick. The first time I got a game over, I think Naomi was the first person. It was right after. So I fucked up right off the bat again and got killed in the helipad. And Naomi, minutes after meeting Snake
Yeah.
or being introduced over intercom, was the one to yell Snake over the game over. Dude, she sounded like somebody had taken her husband out back and blew his brains out in front
my
of her.
God.
She sounded so emotionally invested in Snake.
Real quick, along those lines, I don't know if we covered this in the generalities, but how you save the game and
Oh,
those,
yeah. With Mei Ling. Yeah,
with
let's
Mei
talk
Ling
about
and
it real
those
quick.
conversations.
Yeah.
I mean, to jump into this little
no,
interlude
that's
real
it.
quick, but it just dawned on me that this girl just reads you poetry and shit.
It's great.
Yeah.
Gives you little limericks and says nice, sweet things to you. It's always a treat to save the game here.
Very positive. Yeah.
She's like the Marie Kondo of yesteryear. You know? she
Does it
sparks
spark joy
Mei
in
Ling
your
does.
soul?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? You know what sparks joy in my soul? Confucius.
Exactly. Read me some more Confucius. Well, and I will say, I love Mei Ling doing this more than Paramedic talking to me about 50s movies in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh, yeah.
So every time you save in Metal Gear Solid 3, she just talks to you about like James Bond and Godzilla, which is cool.
Still cool.
But Paramedic kind of sounds like a dick the whole time.
Well,
and Mei Ling just kind of makes me feel good.
Mei Ling's so nice. Thanks, Mei Ling.
Yeah. Big ups to Mei Ling. So we deal with Revolver Ocelot, who then gets his hand cut off.
That fucking blew my mind.
Okay,
I was like,
Alessio,
he's what?
Can you do me a favor here? Because when he gets his hand cut off, he says, "My hand." He screams, "My hand!" But it sounds like the actor actually broke character because somebody chopped his own hand off. Can you cue him saying "my hand" here?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
Because it doesn't sound
You're totally
like
right. He
Ocelot.
loses his
Sound like
accent.
My hand! Like, it sounds so weird.
That was they brought in Troy Baker just for that line.
It doesn't sound like Ocelot at all. It's so strange.
The greatest handgun of all time. And then my hand.
I like
Jesus,
how
sorry for the crosstalk, Sam.
What a world.
Ocelot,
Okay.
Yeah, Revolver Ocelot right around here also makes the dig to Snake that he's like, I should have known this is how it was going. You've got his code in you.
Yeah.
I was like, good on him for really fucking digging in on the daddy talk. Appreciate that.
Yeah, very weird how that's gonna. Oh, so needless to say, this is the point in which the whole series retconned Big Boss being Snake's dad. So Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2, Big Boss was the bad guy.
Right.
And there were a bunch of conversations.
Right.
But there was not a single conversation about Big Boss being Snake's father in either of those first two games. Mm-hmm. So this is the game from the get-go. This is the game where they like retconned it. And like right off the bat, they're like, your father, Big Boss, during some of the opening stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because I was wondering that. Because like having not played the other two, like obviously like I knew that, but I didn't know if it was like common knowledge. I guess it wouldn't have been, especially since like America didn't have the context of the other games anyway. Like,
but even for like a Japanese audience, like it would have been like,
nobody
what?
had context. They're like, you're fucking whose son?
Yeah, and I think they changed
That's weird.
I think they changed some of the dialogue in the subsequent ports of 1 and 2 to kind of be better in line. But yeah, the original 1 and 2, there's like
it just
no.
makes me think there's like a lot of unexplored baggage there that never gets addressed. Wow, very cool.
That's true. But yeah, so let's keep trucking. Ocelot gets his hand cut off by an invisible
gnarly.
person with a sword.
Yeah, what a nightmare.
Do we see the ninja? Correct? I can't remember.
Yeah, he reveals
Yeah,
himself.
we do.
Well, Snake has a
It's
conversation with him. Snake,
very
he
alarming.
shows up. Ocelot like runs away like a little bitch, and the Snake says, "Who are you?" And the cyborg ninja says, "I have no name like you." And then he goes away. And when he comes in to cut up Ocelot's hand, he also cuts the wires off of Baker, so you can now approach and speak to Baker.
Yeah. Also, we will talk about this change in the Twin Snakes. Pretty sure Cyborg Ninja like cuts the building in half during this part of the thing. It gets real anime as fuck in Twin Snakes.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about like major differences between Twin Snakes and 1.
It gets wild. But yeah, so Snake and Baker have a conversation. I believe, does Baker divulge Fox Die in this moment?
No.
Baker doesn't know what Fox Die is.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it happens.
Because at this point, Snake's weirded out that everybody's having heart attacks around him.
Yeah, so spoilers, Baker has another heart attack, but not before...
Another.
Yeah. Excuse me. Another man has a heart attack. Baker does give Snake an optical disc. And
Very high res.
For the life of me, when they talked about Meryl's codec being on the back of the disc case, I thought it was this disc. Mm-hmm. But it's the actual physical disc.
Oh.
So which makes no sense now.
Yeah.
But like when this game came out, it was like, Snake, check the back of the game
shit.
of the disc.
That's fucking cool.
And it's like the back of the
So they
actual
say
disc.
their exact words is on the back of the CD case.
Yeah,
They
but
say
it's the
CD
PlayStation case, not the optical
That's
disc.
fucking awesome.
Yeah. Well, like I remember doing this. So let's get there. Snake talks to Baker about and asks him if they got his code, and he says that he gave in to torture and they have his code. And when Snake asks about the key card to disarm disarm Metal Gear, he says that woman quote has the PAL key, and he doesn't remember her codec number, but to get her number, you look on the back of the CD case.
Correct. Our CD case in the real world.
Yes, in the real world. Which, if you're playing the PSN version, such as I am, you to get to this, you can look at the manual. You press the PlayStation button, and the last page.
Is it in the read manual? Does it show you the back cover of the case?
Back cover? Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It does. Now here's the thing, and I don't know if this is something they edited in for the PSN release or if this was in the original manual. Meryl's codec number is in the list of codecs.
It
codecs.
is. I've got a physical manual. Yeah, it's in that as well.
Cool. Which is just like, okay. I mean, I didn't realize that at the time, and the thing of it is like, you know, when you were younger and you got games with all these manuals, like the first thing you did was like tear through the manual, right, and just look at everything. Like it was. I remember it being this like huge fourth wall breaking puzzle, and I had trouble with it when I was a kid, but like, it's not that hard because like,
it was kind of there.
Yeah, it was just there for you.
Yeah, can we just take a moment of silence to pour one out for game manuals?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
because
those are the best.
Every game now just ships with like a single little skimpy little piece of shit, like single sheet of paper.
If that
just
well,
says,
it's like an
warning,
an
you may get
advertisement.
epilepsy.
Yeah, it's like epilepsy warnings, like warranty information, and like an ad for the company's other games.
Yep.
Yeah, it's either that or in the Nintendo Switch's case, it's just nothing, and the warnings are printed on the inside of the box.
Remember when you used to get like lore in game manuals?
Yeah,
dude. So Metal Gear in general, like I would love. I don't know if this is like a whole episode worth talking about, but I would love to just talk about all of the manuals for all of the games because from Metal Gear Solid 2 onward, I think every manual's had like a comic book.
Oh shit!
That like describes the game mechanics.
That's pretty dope.
4's in particular was like super detailed.
Yeah.
But anywho,
that's awesome.
Very cool. So yeah, once we get Meryl's codec, we can give her a call. She opens the tank hangar for us. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, she goes to the tank hangar, but like you find out you have to go to the tank hangar because Baker tells you about his employee Hal Emmerich that's in the nuclear warhead storage building will know how to destroy Metal Gear, and then he also mentions that the ninja was Foxhound's dark little secret. And that he should ask Naomi because she'll know more about him.
Yeah, and then Naomi, I think, is still cagey.
Yeah, she immediately denies it. She's like, "Nope, none of that, not here. Not us.
Black science, never heard of it.
Yeah, not me, dog. Thanks."
Yeah, and then as he tries to explain more about Metal Gear, he has his heart attack. And he's like, isn't he like screaming something about like, "Damn you, you did this to me," or something like that?
Yeah, he knows. Like, he lets on as he's dying, sort of his death rattle, that he knows
like
exactly what's going
up.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we find out about this much further on, but for the time being, just keep in mind that Snake has been injected with like a BMO. I guess biomedical. No, like a biomedical organism, like just some sort of like bioweapon, like a.
One of the smaller moments in this exchange that like I just loved was when you tell him that the Darba chief like had a heart attack. He just starts to have a panic attack and just starts hitting Snake with his cane. And Snake's just standing there. He's like, "Hey, stop that!" And he's just like, it's beautiful.
I really wish that David Hayter would have had more like Snake Plissken lines, where he's like, "I'm not a cop, I'm an asshole."
Yeah, I do love that he does drop. I want to say in one of these exchanges that have already happened, he's like, "My name doesn't matter."
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, good, great. I love it.
Awesome. I still love that Kurt Russell at one point was approached to be Snake.
What a different world we'd live in.
Sam, do you think that covers everything with Mr. Baker?
Yeah, I think so.
The president of Arms Tech?
president of Armstech, Kenny Baker.
Nice.
Yeah,
Kenny B.
You then after this you kind of I went up to B1 to kind of catch a breather because there's no guards there, and called Meryl and Isaac.
What?
Huh?
No, I was trying to get Isaac. Isaac, you want to talk about your conversation with Meryl?
What?
Does she derobe her mask during this conversation?
Yeah,
She does.
So it is
After
one of my all-time favorite animations that happens in the codec.
Very
is
cool.
her taking her mask
Yeah.
off.
I remember when it started thinking that oh, it's cool how like they animated the mask moving when she talks, and then she derobed it. And I was like, that was a cool fucking animation for this little picture.
It looks wonderful, and it's like a 4 or 5 frame, pretty quick animation, but mixed with the sound and her. There's something about Meryl's face drawn. Like her smile and kind of like the angular,
much better image in the codec than in the game.
Not only that, but like I would say her codec drawing of her to me has way more character than even her MGS4 character model.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I just love the way that she's drawn and like Yoji Shinkawa's style in this game. But yeah, Isaac, tell us about this conversation before we move on up to the north floor.
Trying to. You just
He
shoehorned
doesn't
me, eh?
remember.
All right, I'll take a stab
I-
at this. Here we go.
you take a stab at it, and I'll help you fill in the gaps.
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
I'm here for you.
So Meryl calls you on the codec, you call Meryl on the codec, and she's trying to figure out who you are.
She's really excited to hear about the legend. She's not sure if you're the legend.
She doesn't know yet, and when she does realize that you are in fact the legendary Solid Snake, she rips off her mask like a true fangirl, and
Snake immediately flirts with her.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like, damn,
So
you
okay,
a hottie.
and James, you can fill in the details because I left out
Sure.
a lot of
I
details.
remember
but
them.
I just wanted to say,
Conversations stuck out in my mind.
after watching my first James Bond film a couple months ago, I can totally see the parallels that Kojima was trying to get with Snake and James Bond.
This is definitely, like, to this point, the most Bond conversation. Like, you've
Yeah.
got the whole, like, the classic, no, I'm not as good in real life as the stories that you've heard. Fucking, like, suave-ass move. But, like, coming from David Hayter just, like, kind of sounds like, don't fucking talk to me, woman.
Yeah, I felt very like it was weird. Even as a kid, I got a weird sense that like he wasn't flirting as much as he was just straight like shutting her down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is weird. Like it's okay when he does it, but then when she does it, he like
Yeah, and I was wondering about that. Like, I was wondering if it was, like, the intention between script to voice acting got lost, or if the intention was for him to be shutting her down. Because it felt like something that, like, a Bond character would say, but the delivery wasn't that. So I was always, like, even in it, I was like, I wonder what the intention is supposed to be versus what we got. Because I agree with you. It sounds like he's just, like, trying to bulldoze her through because he's got a fucking mission to do.
yeah. I mean, part of me does kind of feel like he is sort of like they are subverting the stereotype a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like we do find out that he's like pretty flawed.
Oh, yeah.
As we continue. Spoilers, you can get a secret tuxedo Snake outfit. And so then he really becomes James Bond.
Oh, little Jimmy Bond.
Little Jimmy Bond.
Bond. Little Jimmy Bond.
But yeah,
On his
so they
way
have
to
this
church.
conversation. They have this conversation. I believe Meryl does she talk about how the nanomachines suppress her sexual desires during this conversation?
She does.
She ultimately shuts Snake
Yeah.
down where she's like, I can't be horny. The computers living in my blood keep me from being horny.
I feel like
That's
that
quote
must
right
happen
there.
here.
Direct quote.
Because then it's like even more alarming later when she's possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she tells you that she's that she can unlock the tank hangar door for you.
Yeah.
And then I think she gets spotted or something. Right?
No, she doesn't get spotted. This is where she's like trying to come along and like meet up with Snake, and Snake's like,
shoot
nah.
her down. Yeah.
He's like, listen. He says, and I quote, "You be a good little girl.
Are you
Stay
serious?
put." And I'm like, whoa.
Oh, no.
Snake, please, fucking walk it back. And she's like, haha, fine. I'll be a good little girl. And I was
Yeah.
like, I hate this.
And Meryl doesn't know. Meryl doesn't know that her Uncle Roy is secretly her father yet either.
yeah, they talk a
Yeah,
lot
she
about
doesn't.
like
She doesn't find out until 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause she drops that. She's like, oh yeah, my uncle's told me all about you. You sure are a bastard.
Yeah,
I do like that line.
I like
do
the
like
second
that.
My-
tension
so-
we're
so-
building here. Yeah.
Thanks, Jeremy.
My favorite
Blasting.
thing is that she calls him a bastard, and then they both laugh about it.
Yeah, the double laugh cracked me up.
Oh yeah, they both go. I do. Anytime that both character portraits share a laugh, it's like watching. Like,
It's
Yeah.
it's so.
That's
It's
the
like a
chef's kiss
warm
of this
hug.
video game.
I love it. If this was a video podcast, you better believe I would overuse the hell out of that. But yeah, God, it's so good. Sorry. So this is the point in which we get, hypothetically, if you're talking to her on B1 like Sam did, or I think I called her from B2, when you get up to the main floor, you notice that one of the tanks are gone. And the door's open.
Are sure gone.
And as you proceed to the door, you do have the night vision goggles. No, not
Nope.
yet. You don't have them.
You can, and so
have
you can
infrared?
get the thermal goggles on the second floor of the tank hangar.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So you can use thermal,
but-
or you can use the cigarettes.
Yeah, but if you don't have the thermal G's, you have to use the cigarettes that he smuggled in his
cigarettes are cool.
stomach.
Yeah, and Snake loses health slowly,
It's a cool move.
which is pretty
I'm a
good.
big fan of the cigarettes, which I only 100% only knew to do because of fucking Ego Rapture's
That's
video.
funny. One thing we didn't mention, but it does happen. But during the Ocelot battle, is every time Snake beats a boss, he has this very like Legend of Zelda-esque. Let me like hype myself up, and his health increases.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it refills and increases. Yeah,
Which is pretty dope. So anyway, as we are walking through, there's laser trip mine kind of things that are moving here.
Yeah.
Very difficult to see in a third-person isometric top-down view.
Yeah, because they're going up and down. But
And sometimes they go left and right, too.
yeah, sometimes they go left and right, but like the ones that go up and down especially fucked me up.
Yeah, I kept
So it's
tripping
like-
them with my head.
I'm like, I don't know the perspective on this.
Yeah, so use your first person, use the triangle.
my best advice if you are the type of person that is just like, I refuse to use triangle, just wait until you can't see it anymore,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they
and
do a
you're
pretty good
usually
job doing that.
safe. Yeah,
I like the idea of like these purists. They're like, I don't use triangle.
don't press
I
triangle.
broke my triangle button on all of my controllers just so I would. Does
I'm not a
Mr.
triangle
X call
presser.
you before you leave this hallway, or does he call you out in the snow?
He calls you in the snow.
in the snow.
Okay, so Mr. X
Mine.
calls.
So no, not yet.
Excuse me, Deep Throat.
I got-
Come at me.
No, not yet. I got something to say about the fucking doors and these key cards.
Oh, the big ass doors.
Yeah, so just the doors in general. Okay, so the entrance to the cargo hold is level 5. Meryl has a level 5 card. She has to open it. So the entrance is level 5. The exit is level 2.
Yep.
Right, so even if you, and that's baffling, even if you like flip them, still doesn't make any sense. Like, I get that, like, if it's to stop people from getting to like the nuke building, I get it, but just make them all level 5. But then you get out into the fucking snowfield, and that door is level 3. So what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. it's a
Doesn't
little
make any
all over.
sense.
Yeah, they tried to gate it. I don't know. I guess they didn't want to have to open that back door and just leave it open.
Yeah.
I don't know what
guess.
the thought process was.
It's so weird.
But yeah, as soon as
so-
we get out, our gut instinct, at least mine, was to just run forward. Of course, not for real, because for real, I knew that there were. Sam?
Des mines there.
You almost had it.
So I knew that there were mines there. But I got a phone call from this one's Deep Throat, not Mr. X. So again, please put the angry tweets
From
away.
the Watergate scandal.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Deep Throat from the Watergate scandal.
I want to call forward really quick. I love that when they say Deep Throat, here Snake goes from the Watergate scandal, and then in Metal Gear Solid 2 he calls himself Deep Throat, but says, and then Raiden goes from the Shadow Moses incident.
I love it. Spoilers, because Raiden is us, the player. But anyway, back to this game. So Deep Throat warns us that there are mines. Deep Throat's talking to us through a staticky window, and just like in Metal Gear Solid 2, because Gray Fox does a little double cross just like this.
Classic.
Snake asks who it is, and Deep Throat just says a fan.
A fan. I like that.
And I believe Deep Throat also warns us that there's a tank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's waiting. There's the tank waiting to ambush him, and there are mines in the field.
Yes,
if you call the colonel right after this, you'll learn that that in order to contact you via burst transmission, which is how he called you, this person would have to be close.
That's right.
And on the base, and could only contact you if he had the Kodak number.
Yeah.
So, which is top secret for the mission. So something
pretty dope. But yeah, and I think the mines, if you have the mine detector, whenever you come back through, the mines are only in this little spot where there's like tread marks. Mm-hmm. If you go left or I think if you go right, there are 1 or 2 mines. If you go left, I don't think there are any. One of the ways.
Crawl over them to collect them.
Yep.
But be careful, because while you are crawling to pick them up, if you know that, if you don't know that and you're going around them, you should be fine. But if you're crawling to pick them up and you're crawling and being OCD like I am, you can get shot by the tank.
Yeah.
Really?
I can't remember I think it's post triggering the cutscene. I can't remember if the cutscene triggers or not. But anyway, I was crawling and I just got like fucking aced by that tank. I just got like cold cocked.
Damn.
But yeah, there's a tank here with a dude in the gunner seat, and it is driving around shooting.
Vulcan Raven pops up.
Yeah, can we talk about the dude in the gunner seat?
Vulcan Raven.
You guys
Giant and Shaman.
Yeah, this man's
all I
like
gotta
covered
say.
in tats. Covered in tats. He's a big boy.
He's clearly lived a fruitful life.
He's very
And
he's
for real,
lived it.
and he for real sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger talking really, really slowly.
I love that when he pokes his head up, when you first see him, you hear like the
yeah,
in the distance. I'm like, nice
This is
touch.
the best.
yeah. This
Love
dude's
it.
been eating nothing but whey protein for the last 60 months, and
He
he's here to
mainlines
show
it.
you. 100% in the Twin Snakes version, this guy's so muscly, I don't know how he gets in the tank. Just gonna put that out there.
I thought that this time, especially with how many people are in that fucking tank.
Oh
Yeah, there's like
I'm
40 dudes in that
Doing the
tank.
mental math during this encounter, where I'm like, how many people are typically in a tank? Is it this many? And that guy's huge. Man, rough times.
Yeah, I think technically it's just the one dude who just keeps taking these grenades
Yeah.
for the purposes of the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Which is just like how the fuck,
Yeah.
like when I chucked the grenade in there, I got my third attempt of this battle. We'll get to it.
Dude, this thing is way harder than I remembered it whenever I got in here. Like I kind of got wrecked.
So let's go back then. Let's set up the battle and then we'll talk about it. So Raven taunts Snake and he tells him that this is Raven territory, and tells Snake to shoots at Snake. Snake jumps and falls on the ground, and then Raven tells Snake to crawl on the ground like the snake that he is.
He's
Of
like,
course,
he's
classic
like, you
line.
shouldn't be here. There are no snakes in Alaska.
Yeah. Which is just like,
Great line.
all right, what are you zoo books? Like, come on.
Isaac, how did you fare with your revisiting of this tank battle?
Can I just preface this with, I knew that I got destroyed the first time around 3 years ago, so I bumped the difficulty down to easy. But I read online that easy in the North American release is the
Isn't
same.
it very easy?
No, I think it's normal in the Japanese
Whoa.
release. I could have that messed up or wrong. Or whatever.
Interesting.
But I think I read that.
I feel like typically we always get like the watered down baby bullshit.
That's what I thought. That's why I thought it was weird that it said that, but I'll have to double check. So, write me an angry tweet, guys. Hit me up at doesn't have a twit. I'm there.
Yep.
He won't write you back.
But he will mysteriously tweet.
Anyway,
Very nice.
I didn't do too bad, I guess. So I got destroyed by the machine gun, obviously. But I think if you throw the chaff grenades down, is it the chaff
Yeah,
grenades?
they can't fire the cannon because
yeah.
their radar's broken.
That's right. So then you
and
can
they also
get
give you plenty of regular grenades too along the outskirts of
Yeah.
the battle.
So
you don't have to worry about being like topped off before you come in.
Yeah, the chaff grenades lets you get real close, and then you could just toss grenades.
Yeah, Snake just like underhand, like real casual, like is just like throwing a paper ball in a
So
fucking
here you
trash.
go.
Yeah, because I don't think that it shoots the cannon at you when you're close to it. So
Right.
really, the only thing you have to worry about is the machine gun and like getting run over by the
And once you're that close to it, you can kind of like just outrun the machine gun until you get to a spot where you can throw it and then start running again.
Yeah, it is really cool though. All the little detail stuff really
Yeah.
goes to show how the design shines really well in these games.
The tank does have a sprint mode in it where it'll like gun it at you for a little bit, and so you do have to like kind of dodge those. But you know,
God, I wish you had the roll dodge in this game. That's another thing that I definitely do not like about the movement in this game. Like in Metal Gear Solid 2, you can kind of do like a running jump kind of move.
oh yeah.
Not here. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much this fight. Is there anything else we want to talk about before we talk about Raven doing his monologue to his boss?
Nah.
Nice. So the grenades will pop off. I love the design. I don't know if we talked about it. The design on the Shadow Moses genome soldiers. I love their snow guard.
Oh yeah, like the white armor. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And the dude gets like flung out of the tank. Snake picks up the I believe it's the stage 2 key card.
Yes.
And he heads for the
Three.
door.
Three.
Say again?
It's three because Baker gives
sorry,
you two.
sorry. So yeah, he picks up the key card off the guard, and then he starts walking, and then Raven is like kind of like Scooby-Doo villain-esque, like smoldering. Like he's almost like covered in black soot with like steam coming off of him.
It's like baller move on Snake, just like he knows he's still over there. He's like, I'm gonna walk away from this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deal with this guy.
And Raven just talks to who I only presume to be either Ocelot or Liquid Snake.
Yeah.
Both.
It's both of them. Yeah. Over the over the radio.
They talk about how the plan the whole time was to make sure that Snake got the card, and Raven tells Liquid and Ocelot not to underestimate Snake, and that they will meet again in battle because the raven on his head thirsts for his blood.
Which is like fucking metal, you guys. It might be like one of the most metal lines in this game.
It's pretty fucking intense.
I like it.
I want to have a tattoo that's just like, this tattoo hungers the fucking suffering of snakes.
Oh no.
Ravens don't even eat snakes. They might. I don't know. I'm not a fucking zookeeper.
Zoo books, zoo bats, and zookeepers.
Yeah, so now we pop into this nuclear warhead storage building, or if you pause the game, the nuke building 1, because the game didn't even want to write out nuclear warhead storage facility. You have to crawl into this big door, and they tell you, hey, there's nukes here, you can't use your guns.
Well, you can go to the little crow's nest area and scope things out as well. I like how you can kind of look
there's
at
a
things
ration
through
up there too.
Yeah.
But since they just kind of hold dismantles nukes in there super irresponsibly, so can't use weapons. And Naomi even used nanomachines to disable your ability to use them, which I'm dope.
I'm not quite sure, because it's not like they utilize Snake's nanomachines to restrict any other actions later.
Right.
So I don't really know why they did this, because the guards are also carrying guns.
Right.
So like they could have just told you not to shoot, but still let the player fuck up and shoot.
Yeah.
And just make it like an instant game over.
That is weird.
I don't know why they chose to do this lockout thing. Like, what does it signify? But I don't know. I mean, for future games, they'll definitely abuse the shit out of the nanomachine stuff.
Yeah.
But it's weird because I don't think they do it again for this game. So
No, they don't.
That is weird.
I guess prepping you for the terror that is Naomi going off the rails later.
Yeah,
like maybe you might be afraid that. I mean, how cool would it have been if she would have just like hard shut him down?
And like, given the shit that they do in like the Psycho Mantis fight, like you would kind of expect that to happen.
Yeah,
like something.
I feel like a subsequent fight
strange.
with the ninja where she turns off Snake's nanomachines would have been dope.
Would have been cool.
But anyway, sorry for the backseat game design. Then we take B2 down. How'd you guys fare with this area? It's a big gas-filled electric floor.
Fuck
obstacle
this.
course.
No, are you talking about B2 or B1?
I'm talking about B2 because B1 is the like chill everybody Mantis is here.
or like the
Floor.
first floor. Oh, we're talking about the floors.
The office.
Fuck the first floor where
Oh,
you can't
yeah.
fire the gun.
Yeah, first floor
Oh
kinda
my
sucks.
god!
A lot of boxes.
I tried to take people out, and I found out that if you do the choke, if you stop walking to do the choke, Snake does a little stutter step, and you walk through the guard. So even though you choke them, you set off the alert.
That's what fucked me up in the dock at the very beginning of the game.
Oh, shit.
That's why
Yeah.
I died instantly
Oh,
because
wow.
Yeah.
I stutter stepped into their model.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then the thing with this is that if you get seen, you're essentially dead because your escape where you came in closes. The room fills with gas, and it's basically like you're just waiting to die.
Yeah, and you definitely don't have the gas mask yet because you're going to get it
Yeah.
later, so you're just kind of screwed.
But yeah, I just wanted to talk about how I disliked that, and then to call back to the elevator thing. When I finally just gave up and decided to say fuck it and go for it, the guard on the second floor, like watching his patterns and like willing the elevator to show up is the best use of this in the game, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, this elevator, I think, takes a particularly long time as
Mm-hmm.
well. So it's a cool zone. I like it.
Takes a hot minute.
But yeah, so you can go down to B1 like we talked about. There's literally just like a men's room, a women's room. I don't think you can go into either of the bathrooms just yet. I think you can go into the men's room. There's like a little office space where you can pick up some stuff, and then there's like a hallway leading to a door you can't get through, and some super sick, ominous music.
Yeah.
But we don't need to be there yet, so we'll talk about that in a second. We go down to B2, and using the Nikita while you're in a room filled with gas, you have to remote control missile blow up the electrified floor.
Yeah.
But the gas never stops. So
Right.
I found myself having to like pop one off, try to hit it, and then run back to catch my breath and
Pretty
then come
much.
back in.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, the
neat-
gas mask is in this room.
Right.
So it's like in the back area.
Yeah.
But,
It's a cool gameplay moment.
but yeah, James, this is the first time you've ever had to deal with this particular puzzle in this series, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was cool. I was like, I don't know, for some reason, like I just wasn't expecting like as much like variety and like scenarios that I was going to encounter throughout this game. So like between this and like the cigarette thing with the trip lasers earlier, it's just like I was really fucking digging like the challenges that I was being thrown at in gameplay. Like I expected to be mostly like caught up in the like story and the cutscenes, and I felt like the rest would just kind of be filler. But I felt really like challenged, like outside of combat and just like throughout navigation and traversal, which was really cool for a game made this long ago.
Yeah, it's a good game. We just spent 2 hours talking about this.
Really? All right.
Isaac,
Podcast
Sam,
over.
What'd you guys think? I like this spot. The only thing that I don't like about this spot is the cameras and the machine gun cameras that you kind of have to like. I don't know. I found
Navigate
myself. I found myself having. I didn't even navigate around them. I would just waste Nikita missiles on purpose to blow them up,
Oh wow!
so that I wouldn't have to deal with it whenever I.
Oh,
ran
I
through,
didn't
like-
know you could do that.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if you
smart.
hit,
If you kind of
hit
like-
the wall.
Gotcha. If you kind of like
smart.
serpentine
Yeah.
a little bit, they don't do much to you.
Little zigzag.
Serpentine.
Yeah, they would always
I-
shoot my shit and blow it up. So I just got pissed and started.
It's
ramming them.
the whole situation isn't as hard as I remember it being. Like I remember thinking it was like the most difficult thing. But aside from like maybe sometimes getting shot by the cameras, it's not that difficult. And
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting.
nothing has anything on the pinpoint pixel perfect accuracy that was required for Mary Gear Solid 2's Nikita puzzle.
Oh god.
Oh my god. You guys know what I'm talking about, right, Sam? Isaac?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. Playing that with a computer keyboard and no like sensitivity. Literal nightmare.
Yummy.
It was tough. It was tough. I did waste a lot of, for whatever reason, I wasted a lot of missiles on this. I could not get it for whatever reason. And I'm gonna leave it
Did
at
you
that.
finally get it, or are you still here?
It was a little frustrating.
He's actually in the background trying to beat it right now.
Very nice.
For
To this
some
day.
reason, so the first time I did it, like I had trouble too when I was trying to like on this playthrough when I was trying to get it over there because like for some reason I couldn't find the door.
It's tough.
So I'm with you, Isaac.
It's all good.
Solidarity.
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 I love it.
Well, once you clear this, you can kind of check everything kind of door at a time.
Yeah.
And I do like the exploration in this game. I think it's actually pretty good. It's a linear game, but they give you enough sort of freedom of expression that you can kind of check and find little bonus nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
And if you miss stuff, they'll usually kind of like drop it in later rooms for you to get.
Right.
But
Which is
here
nice.
you can get night vision goggles and the gas mask, which are helpful.
Very helpful.
So if you kind of hit this T intersection and go the opposite direction of where you're shooting your missiles, you'll end up in this kind of like airlock chamber where you hear
you walk
sounds of
into a
struggle.
very unfriendly looking door.
Yeah, it's a very Final Fantasy VII looking environment as well, like in this little loading room. I don't know.
Oh
if there's
God, yeah, it
something-
is, isn't it?
I don't know if there's something special that has to happen in this room that the disc is doing, or if this is like where some data gets processed or something. For the longest time, before I buffed the disc, I had a scratch on my disc 1.
Oh, yeah.
And specifically in this section, when Snake would hit the middle of the room and you're supposed to hear the sound effects of the struggle, the game would just hard freeze. It would like permanently freeze.
Which is funny because that during the scuffle, somebody yells "freeze."
But yeah, we hear what sounds like insanity, and when we go through the door, we see what is insanity.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
so cool.
Very dead
James-
dudes.
James, would you paint with blood and paint this picture for us?
It's just like
Your blood.
it's like horrific, and the camera keeps cutting, and there's like great sound design, and it's just there's blood on the ceiling, and there's blood on the floors, and there's fucking bodies, and
Like crater
It's-
impacts on the
yeah,
walls,
like
where it's
Yes.
like, oh my god,
hallway has been decimated by
And also
something.
there's your radar is jammed here, and there's a lot of like really bad, scary sounds that I do not remember being there.
I
Oh my god,
love,
the
dude, this
sound
game.
in this fucking game.
Yeah, dude, this game's got like the sound design of a horror game. Like even when
Yeah.
you're not doing
Yeah.
spooky shit, like I'm scared.
Yeah, it's so tense, and like this is just like, I don't know. If I'm a spy and I'm infiltrating a base and I come into this hallway, I'm like, all right,
I'm out.
Bye bye.
Mission over.
Yeah, it's weird. I feel like no other game in this franchise, like Metal Gear Solid 2, definitely gets the like weird, off-putting vibes pretty well
Yeah.
with the sound design. This game is again just like scary.
Yeah,
And I wish that subsequent games had like the scary.
I
Like
know.
3 has moments. but-
Three's definitely got moments, and I was thinking of like I feel like 5 like tries to touch that, but it just never. I don't think it comes close. Like this is like the scariest shit I fucking felt.
I feel
in
like
a
it's kind of
Metal
like
Gear
pinnacle
game.
for this, like for the series, as far as like it sets this tone,
Yeah.
and 2 replicates it, but like it never remains this good.
Yeah, well, it's like it's another example of this game, for me at least, like kind of subverting expectations of like, oh, this is like a cool action stealth game, but then there's like this really like kind of scary fucking surreal shit that's happening, and it's just like I didn't expect it. I like that. I like the pleasant surprise of all of the blood in this hallway.
Yeah. Oh, and then you walk forward and like a guard limps around the corner,
Oh, yeah.
talking about he
Yeah.
Very,
saw
like,
a ghost.
just for me
and
to
then he
tie
just
this all
falls
into-
over and dies.
Just for me to tie this all into Final Fantasy, this is very Final Fantasy VIII. When the
You mean the worst one?
Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite. When Blam Garden's like invading that place with the giant satellite dish, and there's like the dead guard who like kind of like pulls himself out of a mass and then dies before your feet. It's very I don't know, the character
you know what
models in 8 are very similar to Metal Gear Solid.
I want to tie this into there's a secret scene in Ocarina of Time that's like that. If you go into when you get to the Hyrule Castle town, and you go down an alley, this guard is just sitting in the alley and he fucking dies in front of you, saying that he wasn't able to get a message to Zelda in time.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
wild.
it's like
I forgot
super
about that.
dark. Yeah.
But yeah, so essentially we go through this hallway. I think we see the ninja go into the room, right?
Well, so
Like
what,
as we turn the corner?
what we see when we turn the corner is there's a man suspended in
Oh,
the
that's
air,
right.
Yeah.
It's
dying.
like ripped in half.
You're like, and then like you see the silhouette of the sword, and fucking the ninja's got him with one arm,
Yeah.
just stuck straight up into the air, and it's the most baller shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, and we get all of our really cool
Yeah.
like sound effects and all the
Yeah.
quick cuts.
This dude's holding that man up with one arm. Better watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frank Yeager's
And,
not fucking around.
And can I tell you, what really skews me out about this, and I've never been like, this is trying to figure out a way to articulate this. When your radar is jammed and it comes back, it's like the elevator noise. It's very like, oh good, the radar's back. After this scene, the radar jamming in this hallway suddenly disappears, and it is very unsettling that it just happens like that after being completely like, I found it really unsettling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so let's talk about this area. We walk into Otacon's office. It is possible to see him from the hallway before you get ready to shoot the Nikita. You can kind of press up against the wall like we did with the DARPA chief. But we come and we meet our sweet boy.
Our lovable soft pee-pee boy.
I love you guys. Love this guy.
Our lovable soft pee-pee boy.
I feel like I'm at a disadvantage having played these games in the order that I played them because like I have no good feelings towards this character just out the gate.
Tell us about how you hate Otacon.
Because I hate his dad.
Well, it's not his sins of the father.
He hates his dad, too.
This whole series is like about sins of the father and not following the sins of the
I know, but they sound the same.
It's all about how Hal and David break the cycle of their bad daddies.
I know.
Yeah. Well, James,
they even start, hold on, for the record, they start Bad Boys Against Their Bad Dads Club.
It's true.
After this game.
They do in the second one.
That's true.
James, I wonder why they sound the same.
I couldn't tell you.
Is it because they're voiced by the same human being?
Mystery.
Couldn't be.
Yeah, so let's talk about our lovable otaku boy. Sam, how would you describe Otacon to your mother?
To my mother, angel baby, sweet boy.
I get real sad when I hear the term angel baby. I just think of like a baby who didn't make it.
Baby sheets never used, baby.
Oh no, that reminds me.
He's a real soft-boiled lab coat wearing boy.
Yeah, he's
a real soft-boiled.
Nerd.
Yeah.
I like his character model because I like how like everybody's just got like the sunken eyes, but he's got these fucking dope ass glasses.
Yeah, that are constantly reflecting light back.
Yeah,
Like,
you never see his eyes because of his glasses.
He's Shinji's dad from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Just at all times.
God, that just reminded me how that it's coming.
But yeah,
to
anime
Netflix
deep cut I think is a good segue. Oh, sorry, Sam.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to talk over you.
No, it just reminded me that Evangelion's coming to Netflix and I need it.
Yes. Yeah. Pro follow. Everybody go fucking get braced for Netflix Neon Genesis. Anyway, Shinji's dad is a good deep cut because this boy is otaku through and through.
Like he references Japanese anime like 3 times in the first 5 minutes that you meet him.
I hate that he says it's like one of my Japanese animes.
Yeah,
it's fucking hilarious.
Bumped me out.
It's like the
they're
most
having
90s
this like
thing
Snake
I've ever heard.
Snake and the ninja are having this like confrontation, and he fucking pissed himself because the ninja was so intimidating. He's backing up, and Snake and the ninja are having this conversation, and he goes, "It's just like one of my Japanese animes. You sweet boy, stop saying things."
For added context as well, I think it's pretty clear that Ninja's coming here to kill Hal Emmerich, a.k.a. Otacon, to prevent Metal Gear from being used. But Snake's mission is to save everybody, so Snake's trying to save Otacon.
He's doing a cracker of a job so far.
Happening here.
To be completely honest, Snake should have just let Cyborg kill Otacon, because that means nobody could have used Metal Gear.
Agreed. That was my thought too, going into it.
But
like, I know that this guy's like the fucking Metal Gear scientist, just like his dad, and I was like, let's fucking kill him. Let's end this now.
But then,
no.
But then Otacon would be dead, and
that's true.
Good.
That'd be bad.
I think I'll come around on him.
I, for the longest time as a child, loved Otacon and often cited his moment here where he says that the reason why he got into robotics was because of his love for mecha anime. Yeah. And I was like, that's so cool. And then like some time went by, and then I was like, oh fuck, Elon Musk is that guy now.
I like that it like pans up to the picture of the mechs on the wall.
Yeah, which I believe are also from another thing. I think it's like Police Knots posters.
I was gonna say there's also the Police Knot posters in this room.
Yeah, which is pretty sick.
Elon
Meryl
Musk
Silver,
is not a sweet and nice. It's not a sweet, nice angel baby like Otacon though. There's something about Elon Musk. I think he might be like an alien,
Bond
or
villain. Yeah,
yeah, definitely Bond villain. He looks like a Bond villain.
For the record, Meryl Silverberg appears in Police Knots as herself.
Oh no shit.
So she's technically also like all of Foxhound is like fleshed out in Police Knots. So technically Meryl like is a cameo from another game.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, which is weird because Police Knots takes place way in the future.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes, it's literally about police astronauts.
Hell yeah.
That's why it's called Police Knots.
Love that. Love that.
We'll cover it on our Hideo Hyundai's episodes
No.
that are coming up.
That's a car.
Are we recording it from a Honda?
I wish.
I have one. We could do it.
There you go.
But yeah, so we get this fisticuff boss fight with Ninja Man.
This shit was wild. I got my ass beat. Like, hard.
I never straight up fist fought him before.
Oh, how do you do this?
Yeah,
I always fist fight him.
You throw
Y'all know
chaff
your boy's
grenades.
punching people in the dick.
You throw chaff grenades and you can shoot him.
Oh.
Oh, that's right, because it puts... Yeah, I knew you could do that.
Yeah.
I think just
I
for
fist fought
posterity, I usually just fist fight him because it's
But
dope.
It
well,
felt
yeah,
like the
well,
cinematic move.
Well, I was gonna say it's so much cooler if you just fist fight him.
Well, and he kind of pushes you to do that, too, because I think if you try and shoot him before you use the chaff grenades, he will deflect bullets and tell you to, like, fight like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to talk about this dialogue, because this is pretty important. He's losing his goddamn mind.
Yeah. He's
Hurt me more, Snake.
when we've seen him before too, he's like had a couple of freakouts where he's like had some full body convulsions and screams,
And he's, like, smashing his head against the floor.
It's very alarming. Want to get
Yeah,
him
like
help.
he gets. He's indicating this entire time that he knows Snake, and and if you like the first scene that plays after you punch him enough, he says, "Oh yes, I remember that punch."
Which is a great line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a quick question. Is he so in pain, and just to remedy my thoughts here, they didn't save him from death. They, like, brought him back to life,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, like, he should be dead.
Yeah, the read that I get is like he's in like constant pain because he's not supposed to be alive.
Yeah, and
He's
that, like,
a
the
zombie.
being
suit's
held together.
holding him together.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, Kojima, or I guess maybe not necessarily Kojima, but Kojima's team would go on to, like, use this. The plot of Zone of the Enders 2 is that the mech pilot can't leave the mech because the mech is keeping him
Oh
alive,
God.
which is
so
fucking
metal.
sick.
Yeah.
Fucking dingo.
Sweet baby dingo. But yeah,
Sweet baby
yeah, that's this situation. I think if you beat the game multiple
That's
times
his situation.
and you come back to this fight, Cyborg Ninja has Spider-Man colors.
What?
By the
Yeah.
way, it's
What?
like red and black, or red
That's
and blue.
awesome.
Yeah, it's like the third time when you have the tuxedo, I think.
I do love. I don't remember if it happens. I think it happens after the fight when he starts slamming his head, right?
Yeah.
Because I do love that where Snake's just like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
The
Which
battle,
is
the
a normal
the battle
reaction.
is. No, I was laughing at your impression, James.
Wow.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! Quit doing that! Don't touch that!
Snake just starts, like, spraying him with, like, a squeegee bottle of water.
he's like a dog. You have to train the dog. He is a fox.
I do love Ninja's, like, cartwheels and whenever... So my favorite thing ever is when he activates the force field.
Oh yeah.
And it just tears all the papers and shit off all the desks
so
and starts
fucking
flinging
cool.
them around.
Yep,
Like, it's... yeah, there's... Like, this whole office gets destroyed during this fight.
it's great. I think my favorite part of the battle is at the end after his life is gone. You have to keep punching him when his suit is malfunctioning.
Oh, yeah.
God, it's so cool.
Yeah. But essentially, once we do this, I believe the ninja leaves.
Wait.
right?
I want to know. I want to know how Isaac did this time around.
You'll be happy to know that I also
Okay.
So, okay, I'll back this up. I did what Sam did. I didn't know you could punch him, but he did say, like, after I would shoot him, he would be like, what does he say?
Like fight me like a man. Or
what?
something like that.
Those weapons,
Yeah, he's like, fight,
you can't hit
fight
me with
like
those
a
weapons.
Man. He's like, don't use your guns.
Yeah.
Guns are like a coward's weapon.
Yeah.
Isaac, are you listening to the show as we record it, or are you
No, I'm trying to remember
doing
what
something
he said.
else? No, I know. We just had this conversation. There.
I know.
Talk about your experience with the battle.
That was my experience In
Yeah,
a
you
nutshell.
shot him.
Oh, okay.
You threw some grenades and shot him.
Yeah.
Isaac's like, I'll fight like Indiana Jones. Goddamn.
There was
Valid strategy.
this one wasn't too bad.
Sounds like it.
I don't know what to say. He was being a little cyborg.
Yeah.
Just little
Yeah.
little cyborg.
Yeah, Gray Fox is like a weird fucking. He's like, hurt me more. I love that.
He's a pain boy.
Did you say his famous line, bone, sinew?
Yeah.
It's like, cool, Gray Fox.
You're weird.
Cool, dude. Stop.
Talk.
Yeah, he's
Thanks, I
edgelord
hate
for
it.
this game.
Yeah, and I like too that like you do find out because Snake calls back. He's like, that was definitely Gray Fox, and Campbell's like, yeah, it couldn't be.
Yeah.
Snake's like, yeah, it was definitely him. I fought him.
Yeah, Snake's like 100%. That was him, and Roy Campbell's like, but it couldn't be.
Yeah.
Like,
And
yeah, I know my friends.
Snake.
Wait, even Naomi is like, who? I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Like the way that she's talking, she's like, there's no way.
Yeah.
What Fox?
Yeah. Well, she does tell the story of Gray Fox at this point. She
No,
she
I
mentions
know.
that
Yes.
her predecessor, Dr. Clark, was using why did I say it like that? Who knows?
Dr. Clark is paramedic.
God damn it!
Oh yeah,
but yeah,
and
so-
we don't know if they're alive or dead.
Not canonically
Yes.
dead for
Yeah,
sure.
Not confirmed.
Not confirmed. Dr. Clark was using a soldier for gene therapy experiments. That was done on a soldier that they revived from the Zanzibar land incident. They put him in this suit and put him on heavy drugs for 4 years. And
You
the
mean
test
Kyle
that they
Schneider, Black Ninja, right?
did, yes.
Because that's who they did this to in Metal Gear 2.
The tests that they did on him were the basis for all of the genome soldiers, and there was an explosion that killed Dr. Clark.
Air quotes.
Air quotes.
Is the implication with Cyborg Ninja just that like he's having these freakouts because like he's in a lot of pain and his suit's malfunctioning, or is the implication also that like Psycho Mantis is fucking with him?
Oh, like puppeting him?
Yeah,
I don't think there's a Psycho Mantis connection.
because
but
I
don't think so.
that'd be dope.
well because that was like my initial read of it is like he's like also kind of under the influence of Psycho Mantis, but like trying to break out.
Oh. I
That's
don't know if there's
And like the pain
But I
is
don't
how
know.
he.
yeah, I
breaks
don't know
out.
if there's text in the game for that, but like that's a cool fucking like that's my new headcanon.
Look at
Like,
Wiki.
that's dope.
I like
I've
that.
mastered the art of filling in gaps.
the only reason too that we're talking about the fact that Clark is quote unquote dead is because there's some timeline shenanigans during the end credits of a couple of the games where
Yeah.
they kind of fuck up the year in which Clark dies.
Yep.
And so technically I think a lot of people are like I think the most recent timeline specifies that like she is out of communication but not dead.
Yeah.
Also
And the
technically
the
they
community
have
manager.
yeah, oh yeah, and the community manager for Konami fucked up and said some weird stuff. But technically, no one's either ever confirmed or denied that Clark is male or female.
Yeah,
But I think
Yeah.
the fan theory is that it is paramedic.
yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the explosion that quote killed Dr. Clark, was presumed to have killed Gray Fox, and then Naomi says that the reason why she didn't say anything earlier is because it was classified. But when Snake asks her if it was the only reason, she's just silent.
Nice. Oh, and real quick too, before people start asking us for receipts, I believe both the Dr. Clark and the SIGINT reveal are. And I know this is going to be questionable. I believe they're both from Portable Ops, which is like the neither confirmed nor denied whether
Right.
it's canon or not.
Yeah.
Depending on what day you talk to Kojima, he will tell you what you want to know. Entry into the series.
What are you gonna do?
But yeah, I think technically it was originally conceived to be canon. So for all intents and purposes, I'm taking it as
Yeah,
canon.
I feel that.
Sick. So we wrap up the fight. I don't necessarily know if we need to go into details about post-fight other than the fact that we beat him because we are running way over on time on this episode.
It's about to be bromance time, baby.
Yeah, we're about to get into this bromance, and we are going to try to cover the remainder of the game on our next episode. I apologize. We really like this game, if you can tell. And so I think we've spent a lot of time gushing, but we want to make sure that we finish covering it properly. And so next episode, which is Metal Gear Mondays, either remastered number 3 or Metal Gear Mondays number 93, depending on what part of the feed you're in, that will cover the remainder of the game, hopefully. If not, it might spill over into 94, but we'll keep you posted. Let's take him to the end and say our goodbyes, gentlemen. So as always, if you guys enjoy the show, as Isaac mentioned at the top of the show, please, it costs 0 money for you to leave an iTunes review or leave a comment or a 5-star rating or whatever, whatever star rating you want to give, on iTunes or your podcaster of choice. Likewise, be sure to like us on Facebook and Twitter. We're at Metal Gear Monday on Twitter and Metal Gear Mondays on Facebook. But if you want to support the show and get some cool perks in the process, I believe we are close to our new recording equipment tier, which will probably also end up getting parlayed into the purchase of some sort of video capture device for upcoming video content. But we're getting close to that tier, so even $1 helps. But if you do want to give more than $1, I would suggest giving $2, because $2 a month gets you a whole other bi-weekly podcast.
Whoa.
That is non-Metal Gear related.
What?
That we love. And you get episodes of the show early. Way early. I think there were 3 extra ops from our last season that people got for 3 months
It's
early.
typically pretty much as soon as you edit them, right?
Yeah, it's right off the bat.
You're firing away.
Yeah, if you want to do any increased tiers, you can check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Metal Gear Mondays for info on that. You can also go to bit.ly/MGM store to buy cool t-shirts and such designed by Sam. And you go to bit.ly/justabox, all lowercase, to use our Amazon affiliate link. No extra money for you, but we get a kickback. That's my financial administrative plug. Sam, where can people find you on the internet?
Around. You can find me on Twitter at Sanjul. That's SANJUUL.
Nice.
That's
on the
it.
digital street corners.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Isaac, where can people find you on the internet?
I guess you could find me on Twitter as well.
I see you, Isaac.
Have a twit. There's no tur on the end, just so you know. It just doesn't have a twit. If you were confused about that.
I wish it would have been doesn't give a twit.
Dang it. Alessio.
Whoops.
Why didn't you have
3
that
years
idea
later.
3 years ago?
I don't know. Let's remaster your Twitter. James, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at James Reichmuth or at jamesreichmuth.com or on a Blockbuster shelf near you.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. You can find me at AC Summerfield pretty much anywhere. Literally. Just AC Summerfield on any platform, and I'm more than likely there. Yeah. Check me out. ACSummerfield.com. Slowly updating that, doing some writing and some filmmaking. So, awesome. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What's funny is we didn't talk about this item whatsoever in this episode, but there are multiple cardboard boxes that you can find in this game. You can use them. You can get on the back of the truck. I don't know if you knew this, James. And the truck will take you to where the box of the outside says the box belongs.
Hey, so I did that.
Not even kidding.
I did that, and I was like, I think it will do this. So I get in the box, and it takes me all the way back to the helipad, and I had to go all the way back.
Whoa, for real?
Yeah, so you have to have the box to take you back to the nuke site because there's a truck there.
Right.
But different boxes take you to different areas.
That's pretty cool.
It's actually pretty sick. So that's cool. But yeah, and if the guards see you, kind of like they do with the footprints, there's a really classic line here. And you know what? Typically we just say it out, but I think for this one we should probably just cue it, right, Sam?
But don't we cue it at the end of every episode?
That's true. We should just say it. Who thinks they can do the best impression?
We should all try.
All right, let's round table this. Isaac, go.
It's just a box.
That's pretty good.
I like you're like fucking 20s mobster there at the end. You're like, it's just a box. Sam?
It's just a box.
Oh, that's better, man.
That's
so much
pretty good.
better.
You even like bit compressed your voice somehow. Naturally. James, you got one?
It's just a box.
No.
Who
Who are you, Barack Obama? Let me be clear. It's just a box.
You didn't build that. It's just a box. Here we go. Let me try it. Oh, man. It's just a box. I can't do it. That's what I got. I wish I could throw like some natural reverb. But yeah, fuck it. It's just a box. Cue it here.
Just a box.